champ. Let's go!
How could you have done this?
Chat, it is time for another episode of RRM Fantasy Supercross. I believe this is episode 10 on this wonderful little season that we've had so far, and we got the return of the one and only, my man, Big Don Dimadon. Let's go! What's good, everybody? Oh, great, I don't have any of the shit open. Of course we don't have any of the goddamn shit open, chat! I'm a whole ass. I love you all to death. Chat, how's everybody doing tonight? Let me unmute my friend. Can a guy unmute his friend? Oh, God. Did I unmute?
Yeah. What's
wow.
up, dude?
All right, let me turn you up a little bit. I don't know what's going on with your crazy microphone.
Dude, I don't know what's happening. I probably could just unplug and plug back in, but then we're going to have new problems here.
Look, we'll find new problems.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Look, I realized I started the stream out and I didn't have any of the stuff open. I look at and what a time to be alive. What a time to be back. Let's be real here. And God, I got too much stuff. Okay, we get the cheat sheet. Okay, we're good. No, we're good. Everything's good. Everything's fantastic. I got my stream deck back on Wednesday night. So Thursday was the first stream that I got to use the stream deck on. So everything's rusty. I've been doing 2 weeks of YouTube streams just by hand, old caveman status. It's crazy. I don't know how you guys are living like this, but
You're selling me on the stream deck.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Maybe once I move and I actually stream some.
It's such a big difference. Like, it's like having a gear bag and not having a gear bag, you know? Like, you just have your shit all over the place, and you got to make sure that you have everything every time. Or you have a gear bag, and you put all your gear in your gear bag, and you know that you have it every time. It's like that. Oh, my goodness. Yo, Team 27, what is good? How's everybody doing, man? Seriously, this is episode 10. It's our Friday night ritual. This is the first one here in Arizona that I feel at home. The last 2 weeks have been a struggle, but this is good times right now, chat. I got my brand new computer sitting on the table next to me. Next week is gonna go off. Oh yeah, you haven't seen that yet.
I'm not.
Okay, no. Oh.
Okay, gonna see it in Discord after this stream, though.
Hey, no, this thing be going dummy, dude. With the fucking radiator against the back, my PSU's in the back, so it's clean. It's dummy clean everywhere.
Oh, dude,
we stacking.
Chris.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking so excited.
That's got the crazy Mobo and
everything. Oh yeah. I posted it last night and it like lit up, and I was just like, all right, man, I gotta put it in the fucking tower, dude. Let's go.
The 5,000 speed RAM. 7,000 speed.
It's only 4266, bro. It's only 4266, bro. It's different, bro. It's different, bro.
It's triple lane, so it's actually 12,000 speed.
Okay, it is actually a faster speed. It's not the normal. No, I did it because the chat, dude. There's a lot of PC heads on the Twitch channel, so I was like looking at RAM, and they're like, bro, but what speed is it, bro? And I was like, oh, it's this many megahertz, and they're like, no, what's the speed of it? And I was like, huh? What do you mean those are different things? Yes, there's a number in, so it'll be like, let's say that it's like it'll say DDR4 4200 megahertz. If you already know, but yeah, I think it's like a CD 18, 16, or 14 or something like that. And the lower the number, the faster the like speeds are. I didn't even know that until this fucking build. I was just like, more megahertz is good, right? And it's like, that is right, but also how fast. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. I think Linus had a good video about the difference of speeds, and that the biggest thing was that you need high speed for the older AMD processors like what I have. I think it's not as big of a factor for the newer ones. Yeah,
I'm not sure, but I mean, I was like, if I'm going to throw a bunch of money at this damn thing and make it as nice as I can, I might is a C. Okay, cast latency. The C. Yeah, it looked cruel. I wasn't positive on what it was. That's what I was saying. I just found out about the latency on this build. I never cared about latency speeds before, but I got CL16 instead of the 18s No, I know you guys told me, but you think I can remember all that stuff, please? What kind of stream is this?
That's gonna be sick, dude. You're gonna make me act up and go sit in line at Micro Center at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Look,
You're gonna make me do it.
I might have some people to talk to, man. I don't know exactly what you're trying to, but I might have some people you can talk to. Drew John was offering me some stuff last night, and I was like, Drew John, I don't have any more money to give you. And so, but look, I mean, we'll talk off stream because I don't want to blow any. I don't want to say something on stream and have 10 people hit me up, and I'm like, look.
Yeah, blow up the spot.
Yeah, we can't be blowing up the spot, you know.
Crowd up my plug.
Holy shit. Dude, man, I'm sure you heard us getting lost last week. Oh, speaking of last week, let me do a quick flex real quick just because I have it sitting here. Dude, we were talking about all the old national shirts. All my clothes finally showed up, dude. I got them.
Dude.
Look at this thing. I'm actually embarrassed because I know I went to 02 and 03, but I think I went to 01. But this is the 04. Let's see if we can get a crisp.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Yeah, Kevin Wyndham.
Dude, it's even got they're like sun-dried orange of the Washougal.
Yep.
That's disgusting.
Yep. It's just hard, dude.
I would buy a shirt like that for literally like $60.
Yo, yeah, I'm thinking like a vintage like this legit, I'm paying 50 plus. Like this is hard too. James on the 125. This is hard, dude.
There's got to be a market for these. We got to start making
I'm saying, dude. I'm saying. And then I got the 07 in the closet with RV on it. Woo! That's
disgusting.
Them shits is heat.
It's an all-white shirt, which is what I prefer, dude.
You gotta get the all whites. I felt like for the Nationals, you gotta get the crispy whites because it's the experience. You get them dirty. You get that fucking the grime and the sun and the champagne.
Oh yeah.
That's the point.
Started to get some oil stains on my red button one. I'm working on it. Just decades of oil stains once I'm older.
Dude, I'm gonna bust this shirt out in like 10 years and go to Anaheim 1. I'm gonna have the jorts on and the fucking crisp ass New Balances and having a mustache and the hat, and I'm just gonna be like, It'll be what, 2035 Anaheim 1. I'm gonna be in my 2004 Washougal shirt, and people are gonna be like, God damn.
Yeah, bro, I'm out of here. This guy's too core.
Yeah, this is core.
Too core. I gotta get
hell.
out. Yeah.
I'll be like, you guys remember when Motor Triple X was around, brother? Oh, fuck me. Dude, man, we got lost last week, but it was all good things. So last week was before any of the fucking Atlanta Speedway shit, dude. And we've gotten exactly what we were talking about, too. We got the rain race, wet conditions-ish, we could say, for the first one. And then it totally...
He chose dry picks.
It's true.
He chose dry picks.
That's true. It's true. Oh, dude. My picks were...
the heat race started, I was like...
Yeah. My picks were so fucked in both of these races. Like, dude, on Tuesday night, they were super bad. Yep. I think I got a couple right on Saturday. Or maybe Eli and I think the wild card. Yeah. Eli and the wild card I got on Saturday. Tuesday, I don't think I got anybody. I think I might... I'd have to look. I'd have to look, man.
I got like Sexton or something.
I think one of the nights I actually got a couple of points. Because I think I got like 60 points. Can you see the breakdown of your own rounds?
Yeah.
Scoring breakdown. No, that's not it. Where do I see my own picks?
I think you have to go to your group and then like find your name and click on it.
Woo, I'm in 11th! Yo! Yo! Whoa, we gotta look at these picks. We gotta jump way back here. Okay, ATL 1, 41 points. Okay, so I got Eli, and I got... How did I get so many... So I got Eli, and then I had Chase, and Cooper, and Ken. Wait, did Ken not top 5?
Damn, dude, you're in 11th.
So I got 41 on ATL 1 with Eli in the 1, and then Cooper and Chase in the top 5. And then what did I get at ATL 2? 65, baby. What did I do? Okay, Barsha in the 4 and Dino in the wild card. That's why I scored so big. And then Eli was in my top 5. Chase was in my top 5. Justin was in my top 5. So Yeah, I got some serious trickle points on that one.
You got Barsha in the 4th after watching ATL 1?
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
I was on some shit, dude. And you know, I was scared out of my mind because I was like, dude, Anderson, I had Anderson in 5th, and I was like, no, Kenny's going to beat Anderson. Kenny's going to get 5th. Anderson will get 6th. I was like, but Barsha's going to beat Kenny. They're going to battle. Like, this is what I was seeing in my head. And then everyone's like, bro, Anderson fastest quality. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, oh, I might have messed my points up big. Oh, man, I messed my fix up big. Holy moly. Yeah, dude, I'm out here. Dude. What is this, dude? 11th place. A guy out here in some big points right now.
Killing me, dude.
Dude, this has been the best 2 races I've probably had back to back. The Web Wagon, I love it. Where are you at?
I'm in 40th, dude. That's my race number.
Dude, look. It's intentional. It's intentional, bro. You're 1 point ahead and 1 point behind. It's exactly the right place.
I'm trying to stay in 40th.
I gotta go and take a look for Marcus. Oh man,
man, we're gonna be here all night scrolling.
Is he something
at the bottom?
Oh, he's in 169th. He meant to do that. For the
just out of principle yet again.
We are all in the right place intentionally.
Yeah. Dude, those Atlanta tracks, they've lived up to my high expectations for cool ass tracks.
I feel the same way, but they are really tough for passing. They don't have the best, like them being the long straightaways. Excuse me. We get to see them going really fast, and that's dope as fuck. But they don't have some of the best passing opportunities. It seems like.
I thought they were typical for passing.
Look, I mean.
First race of the year for me this weekend. Practice tomorrow, then race Sunday. So pumped.
Yo, Troy, thank you so much.
First race, there was very little passing. I just assumed
that track was so rough that it's tough to say.
I thought it was just a race that just happened to not have passing, just because that happens sometimes. You saw guys taking different lines here and there.
It was a little. I mean, I guess that could happen in any track. It happens in stadium tracks too. Yo, Troy, seriously, thank you again. Let's get Chooch and talk about some Supercross. And best of luck, you beautiful motherfucker. The thing is, I feel like their only experience with the speedways is Daytona, and Daytona's seen a lot of layouts for sure. But they tend to go with some certain features as far as the length of the track. Obviously for the spectators and to add a little bit of a unique perspective to the kind of, I don't want to say bland, but similar traditional Supercross tracks, I guess you could say. And I feel like there's some learning curve in there where somewhere in the middle is some fantastic tracks. Because these speedway tracks, even though I'm trying to be as critical as I can on them, just so we can not just say how dope they are, because I really like them. I love Daytona. I've loved these tracks. I think the conditions that we got, it looked good for a rain race or a wet race. It was great for a dry race. I look forward to this Saturday for whatever conditions they have to throw at us. And I feel like what they've done so far with these tracks, mind you, obviously they've made 3 tracks in a week, so they only have a limited amount they can do with the ATL tracks this year. But I feel like there's some middle ground, especially because ATL has such stickier dirt. I think you could they can ride the tracks a little harder maybe.
That dirt looks nice, man.
That dirt looks really nice, and man, I think it grabs a lot better than Daytona dirt does. Daytona, I mean, they have some high-speed sections, but Daytona feels like it almost feels like the dirt's more sandy there, so it's like they're working and flowing through the track. You see those, like, long, swooping braking bumps that get turned into, like, choppy kind of looking whoops into corners.
Definitely a little more national-like with the
stand. We don't have, or that's not showing up here in ATL, it seems like, even with the shitty condition race. So I feel like that they can find a nice middle ground where we have these big speedway tracks, but because of the dirt style at ATL, maybe give us a few more aggressive passing lines, whether it's options in a rhythm lane, bigger bowl corners, whatever it may be. But I feel like they can use the opportunity with that dirt to really allow the riders to ride against each other. That would only be a small bit of criticism. Like I said, I really like those tracks, and I think that they, man, I want to get on a whole nother tangent, but I want to ask you about how you felt about the tracks before I get on a whole nother thing.
Oh, I just have nothing but good things to say. I think I'm just thankful that they even tried having races at Atlanta Motor Speedway to just add 3 more Daytona style tracks. And like, I'm just always so happy to watch. Like, even if there's no passing like that first round, I definitely just enjoy like just camera on first watching someone ride a track like that. I think it's just way more entertaining to watch. Just like a hybrid style track.
Yeah.
You know, you get a little national flow, little sand rollers. Yeah, it's for me a lot more exciting just to watch, even if no good racing comes out of that night. So hopefully they'll look at their bottom line and be like, hey, we saved money or something.
Yeah.
Let's do this again next year.
I don't know where the sources are from, but people were clamoring about that. Like, there was rumors floating around in like the Discord and stuff that the cost to rent out the Speedway was like half or less than it was to rent out the Mercedes-Benz.
Let's go.
Yeah,
dude.
so if that's even remotely true, it's like they're probably going to consider it. And chat, they were talking about too in the Discord where someone was like, it'd be cool if they did a fucking ATL Speedway and a Mercedes-Benz. I'm like, I mean, yeah, if they have the resources, and ATL's done multiple nights, you know, they've done ATL 1 and 2. It's been such an active race. So I think that'd be a cool thing to even consider in the future when things get a little bit more normalcy as we move forward. Another thing that we were talking about was that NBC was doing their best to make these races like big primetime races because of them being at the Motor Speedway. And I had 2 friends that are my friends, but not into moto at all. Like, the only moto they've ever been into is because of me. Like, they've gone to Supercross with me, or they've watched races at the house with me. But any of the moto exposure they have is 100% because of me. And they both separately hit me up after the last 2 races. The first dude hit me up after Saturday's race talking about Nate Thrasher, and then my fucking old roommate hit me up the other day talking about McAdoo blowing out himself in the fucking race.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm like, it worked. It fucking worked.
Yeah.
Like,
was that Tuesday race? Was that like primetime NBC?
I think so.
Television?
I think so. I mean, I watched it on Peacock, so I don't know. But it's
hopefully
like,
that one was, because that's like that McAdoo moment.
oh my
that
God.
would sell the sport to people.
Oh my
Big
God. I think it was Weege that said it in one of the comments or something like that. I could be wrong about who said it, but it was said in a comment about McAdoo where it was like, rides like that get remembered for years. And like, there's no, I can't think of another situation like that. I can't think of another situation where a rider had that extreme of a crash, got up, and then got back into the race right after.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but
the only thing that comes to my mind is Stewart's over the bars at Daytona. But, well, I guess that was a bad crash. It maybe didn't look quite as bad as McAdoo's, though. But that's all I can think about.
But did he finish that race?
Yeah, I remember he's trying to get on his bike and his rear fender was bent up. So
yeah.
I
can't remember if he finished that goddamn race.
I'm pretty sure he finished it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is, honestly, as much as I hate making comparisons to the guy, that was Stewart level of performance. Like, that big of a get off, and then to go and ride. Like, he didn't go and putt out there for a fucking 15th. This dude was banging bars for the damn podium. And, like, dude, in the opening laps, when he was charging those whoops into that bowl corner, I was like, dog, if you crash again, it's over. Like, you've got to chill.
That first lap, yeah, I was like, this dude's concussed.
Yeah.
We're about to have another red flag. This is gonna be so bad.
Yeah.
And then he kind of like pulled it together and just had like a really solid ride.
RC's crash at Pontiac. Oh yeah. Okay, when when he larried himself and busted his visor off. Stu got the fast
second.
Stu got the holy shit. Yo, okay. All right. Team 27 said that Stu got the fastest lap after that crash. Holy shit. See, this is what we're saying. We're talking about Carmichael. We're talking about Stu. We're talking about McAdoo.
Yeah.
Would we, a month ago, would any of us sitting here have ever thought we would be mentioning McAdoo's name with Carmichael and Stewart? Like, this is McAdoo stocks are going harder than Dogecoin.
They're
right now,
skyrocketing. Because last week we had been comparing McAdoo all season to Faulkner. We were like, this is just Faulkner 2.0.
Faulkner would have never done that. Faulkner would have wadded himself like that, and then we wouldn't have seen him for probably a week or more. Like,
yeah. And your mic's a little tinny now. I don't know what happened.
Why? I don't understand what happens with the fucking. This shit's weird. This shit is weird. Let me see if.
I think it's just for me.
Okay, here. I can do this real quick.
It's just
No, it might be you. Everything sounds good on my end. I can.
Yeah, it sounds good. You're good.
I was like, did I turn this? Did I turn this on?
Like that 2 weeks ago when you just had that on the whole time.
It's like, bro, I thought he meant to do that, bro.
Bro. This guy's off the grits. What has he done since last week? Oh my God.
That happened like last week or some shit where I was in Discord and because the same thing, I didn't realize it was on. And CJ's like, "Hey man, I think your voice mod's on." I was like, "Thank you, thank you for
thank God,
thank you for fucking saying something, man." Holy shit, dude! No, Faulkner does not deserve a 450 ride at all. If Faulkner gets a 450 ride, dude, I don't. It sounded weird on it. So it was okay. No. It must have been some weird blip in my internet then, because Red said it sounded weird too for a sec. It's all good. As long as look. Technical difficulties, but things are still buffing out in Arizona, and I have to move everything over to a new PC for next week. So next week might even have a couple of technical difficulties, but fingers crossed, it should be pretty smooth sailing since I've done this so many goddamn times. Is Faulkner pointing out this season? I mean, how many points? Don't you have to get like third in the championship to even be close to that?
I don't really pay attention to pointing out. I wouldn't think he is, because he crashed and he hasn't raced much.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he's been here like the whole fucking time. So
I like thinking about it. I really don't even remember Faulkner riding this year. I know he did, but I'm like, how did he do? Where did he place? Did he look good?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I don't remember Faulkner riding this year at all. What coast was he even on? Was he on the East Coast?
One.
Okay, so the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I don't even remember Faulkner riding this season.
I think he looked like typical Faulkner, like pretty fast, like some of the most raw speed besides like Colt Nichols over there.
Yeah, probably.
But, I mean, just like not performing how he should, getting like second, thirds, fourths, somewhere around that range.
That's so weird, dude. I don't even remember. It's like I think it's 100 points, 3 consecutive seasons. Okay, so it's something. Okay, yeah, I don't think he got more than 50 points this season. Faulkner deserves a 450 ride as. Damn it, I don't know who that is. I'm not B Clay. I love you so much, but I don't follow F1 enough to know the relevancy of that.
Yeah, B Clay, you got to let me finish Formula One.
Bro, I got to finish Drive to Survive season 3, bro.
Yeah,
it's different.
And then we'll sound really smart.
Dude, every time I watch that show, I get so snooty. Like we just started season 3, I don't know, like last week or something like that, and I was talking to somebody about the Supercross racing, and apparently they had cut ATL 1 a couple minutes short for the Monster Truck Show and just didn't say anything about it. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, this would never happen in F1. I can't believe Supercross is so ridiculous.
Yeah, they cut down the times of
Yeah, the 450 and
race,
250
right?
main was shortened by 2 minutes or something like that for fucking
ridiculous.
monster trucks, dude.
and it's like, dude, you guys could not have found 2 minutes to cut anywhere else.
I'm
I
like,
don't know,
dude,
I don't know, like do a minimal prep between motos or something. It's 2 minutes.
it only makes us look like a fucking clown operation. Like, it only makes Supercross look insignificant when they're like, no, we'll literally adjust their championship for our little flippy monster truck show. Like, what?
Guys, monster trucks.
I think that's why it was kept low key like that, because I think it would have been if it had been like more talked about, I think that there may have been a little bit more of an outcry, and I don't think they wanted to deal with that. But
yeah, I haven't seen many people talk about that, so they definitely did a good job keeping it on the down low.
Yeah, clownery, dude.
For people who know, that is, I mean, that's kind of embarrassing.
It's clownery.
Like imagine, I don't know, imagine being third in points in the entire world in Supercross, the best of the sport, and it's like, I don't know, you're like last lap, and it's like, oh, I just needed 1 or 2 more laps to catch this guy and beat him, but they needed to have a monster truck show a little sooner so the kids could get to bed at a reasonable time.
And it's like, I know we hate doing the comparisons to ball sports, but when it comes to the time regulated length of the game, I think that's fair. You know, like, what if a football game was like, oh, we took 2 minutes off the game, like in the fourth?
And they don't. They've had multiple hour-long rain delays.
Yeah,
even for like insignificant games.
Yeah,
like not even playoff games.
It's like other sports would never even consider something like that.
You better race Ioma this coming week, dog.
Oh my goodness, Troy, you fucking madman! Look, I don't know. We're not talking about Ioma. We're talking about We're talking about Supercross. I love you to death, Troy. Thank you. What the fuck was I just talking about?
Our sport is embarrassing.
Our sport is embarrassing, dude. Like, you don't fucking shorten the regulated time of the event for outside. Has completely no significance. It doesn't matter if they run those goddamn monster trucks an hour later. They don't have a championship. They don't have months of preparation. They don't have fucking thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars invested into this shit. Oh, man.
But bro, did you see the cool monster truck mid-race preview where they did the flip on the monster truck?
I didn't even see the monster trucks, though, because I watched that race late. So I was watching it on Peacock, and Race Rat and I just skipped to gate drops. So I literally didn't even see the monster trucks.
Dude, it was hilarious. It was like hilariously disappointing. And look, I hate monster. I don't hate them, but they're so boring to me.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I've seen them do anything was more entertaining than the little trick they did, the little backflip against, like, it was hilarious. It was so bad that I actually enjoyed it. To their credit,
that's fair. It was like the
but other people, like, just tuning in, who I don't know, might not view it through that lens, would just be like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, it's like the Fight Club events, the Moto Fight Club events.
Yeah, dude, it felt like a little Moto Fight Club. Like, if Moto Fight Club had a bigger budget, and instead of like spending the money where it really count, like improving their cameras, equipment, and like production, they just like blew all this money on some like B-list monster truck guy to come out. Yeah, you know, we really could use one of those 4K cameras. I got Gravedigger's cousin coming out though. I spent the 10K on Gravedigger's cousin.
Oh, my brain is trying to figure out what Gravedigger's cousin is. It's like Trenchman or something like that.
Yeah,
got his cousin Trenchman coming out.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Trench Cutter. Trench Cutter is the official name, dude. Why is my brain doing this?
Trench coat.
Gravedigger's cousin. He's only about half as big, but he's got twice as much heart, brother.
Yeah. Racer Rat raised a point that's probably pretty good for discussion. The
oh boy,
there's a lot of, I thought both sides make a lot of sense to me about McAdoo crashing and
concussion protocol.
after the red flag.
Concussion protocol.
I think even without concussion protocol, just the principle of a red flag because of him, and then still being allowed to do the race.
Yeah.
I thought that was an interesting argument. And
Sorry. Charlie, stop. Somebody ban Charlie.
the coffin builder.
Oh my god. That's fucking foolishness.
Oh my god, dude. I hope I have a son one day who becomes a monster truck driver.
Is the
Coffin builder. He performs at like Fight Club events and birthday parties. Yeah, like $400 will do it. We'll come out and do a flip.
Sorry, I crashed the side of your house down.
Yeah, there's just beer cans spilling out of the
He's
the
flipping
door.
the fucking truck.
It's flying out the window.
Dude, oh shit. Monster trucks are cool, dude. I'm all right.
Okay, maybe they should have reduced the race length for monster trucks. Dude. Monster trucks are pretty cool.
Monster trucks are cool, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, dude.
What were we talking about, dude?
I don't know, dude. Oh, the red flag thing with McAdoo.
Oh man, monster trucks are cool as fuck, dude.
I don't know if you had an opinion on it. I guess I'll give my 2 cents on it. About McAdoo shouldn't have been allowed to race after they red flagged for him. Which that argument totally makes sense. That's a very fair argument.
I don't like. All right,
The way I see it is like, because some people took it to the extreme and they were like, well, a guy could just like fake a crash and like lay down and pretend to be hurt and then like
fake a crash.
You know, if he was like back in like 10th or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, a situation like that, I feel like could be left up to the discretion of Feld, because it is, if you ride dirt bikes, it is hard to fake a crash that looks it looks like a hard blow.
How you fake a crash, bro?
Yeah, like
he's
taking it
bro.
to that extreme. I'm like, dude, I don't know about that. And if they just like tipped over and laid down and pretended to be hurt, it's like,
yeah, what is this, soccer, brother?
People would just watch that. Feld could just watch that and be like, no, dude, you're fine. You're fine. You're not racing now that we red flagged, or if they even do. But I'm kind of in favor of in that.
I didn't get that.
Alexa, shut up. Alexa trying to ruin my grind.
Damn, Alexa, chill.
I'm kind of in favor because I feel like in a broad sense, it like that's an instance that could like kind of just ruin a championship right then and there, and kind of like if McAdoo had not started, if they didn't let him line back up, then like the championship would be over. We would not at all be invested in 250s from here on out.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
I'm about to unplug this.
Oh, this is the good shit, dude. This is the good shit.
All right.
Look, I have said that I believe that the AMA, I believe all sports are like pro wrestling, and I think rules and officials play with rule books to make things entertaining. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole with this particular event, but if the AMA thought that same thing and was like, well, if he doesn't race, the chip is over, It wouldn't shock me to hear that. I'll say that. I'm not gonna say they totally think that, bro. But if I heard that there was some thoughts of that, it wouldn't shock me.
Mm-hmm. And like, I bet how many times have we seen a red flag and someone would like have the composure to race again and line up?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Almost ever. If someone crashes hard enough to get a red flag,
Yeah.
they show the footage of crashes. Every red flag crash is usually
You're like,
brutal.
yeah, you're like,
No
that
line
makes
back
sense
up.
that this is getting red flagged. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm like, totally fair. If that's the rule, you're not allowed to like line up after you caused a red flag. But I don't know. I think if you toughen it out, I think it's just fair game. Like, you're gonna be probably really out of it and not ride your best, even though McAdoo was an absolute monster out there.
Yeah. Dude, he was.
I think it'll save. It could save future championships. Like, it kind of saved everyone's interest in this current championship because now he's still in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I haven't watched the video. I know Kellen put out a video explaining the rule and why he was allowed to do what he did. Chat is saying that he didn't particularly break any rules. So on that, if that's the case, like, I don't know the rule book, so I can't fucking say anything. But if the case was that like no particular rule was broken, I mean, I don't personally have a problem with it because this is grown ass adult making their grown ass decisions to put their own self in risk. But as any of the compassion that I have and empathy I have inside of me as a human, it says to me like, man, you probably shouldn't be lining up. You should probably be going to the doctor because, as we were saying, concussion protocol. Most sports have a concussion protocol now. When you take a hard hit to the head, no matter what it is, you're out. Like, you're out for the next day or so while you get looked at. They're going to run some tests on you and check up on you for the next like 48 hours, and then you'll get cleared to go again after that. But there's usually like at least 24 hours that, and I'm not just talking about moto. I know this is active in wrestling. I know it's active in football. I don't know all the times for each of those, but I know that each of those two other sports have concussion protocol things for like when
it's starting to get really strict, so there's no big lawsuits.
Yeah. And it's like, he was out. Are we all in agreement that when he was flopping up the on-off, he was asleep? Like, he was not stream. Can you hear me, Don?
Yeah.
Weird. My stream just like took a shit for a second. Fingers crossed that it's just my computer. My computer has been stressed out the last couple of days, and I'm like, every minute that it like acts up, I'm like, I don't care anymore.
Right?
Yeah, I don't care.
Refresh looks good.
You don't think that he was knocked out? Dude, I totally think he was knocked out. I think he was...
I don't think he got knocked out. I think he just had a horrific crash, and it's one of those things where you just lay there and you're just like, fuck.
Well, no. I'm saying when he hit at the bottom of the big fucking overrunner. Yeah, and when he was going up and he was all flaily with his head, that's when he was asleep. He was asleep for that like 3-second adventure up on top, because when he hit at the top, he wasn't bracing himself. He like when you're crashing, even if you're fucking in the shit, you're going to try to find somewhere where you can like protect yourself as you're going down. There was never a time where his arms were in his control as he was falling.
Right. You could be right. I could also see it as kind of you have like a sense of where you're going and like what you need to like protect during the crash, kind of. And like, since his feet were locked on the bars and he was doing the fucking gymnastics, he just had like no sense of what was even happening or like how to brace for what. Which he probably didn't even know where he was on the track at that point.
I'm willing to admit that too. It is very possible. It looked like he could have very much been knocked the fuck out, but I would say that it is possible that he was just so disoriented on what was going on that he just didn't even know where to brace himself. I mean, only really he knows. And these riders are really quiet about this shit, and especially with how much attention this is getting, he may not really disclose everything until maybe after the chip or even at all. Like if he really did feel like he had a concussion or if he did get knocked out during all that, because he doesn't want to, you know, if the AMA decides to retroactively punish him this season for, you know, like maybe trying to bend around something or get away with something, it's probably his best to just lay low on maybe exactly what happened. So we may only just be able to speculate. We can
surely he is not going to come forward with more info about what happened.
Yeah.
Like if he you know, if he talks about how he was all good, no big deal, then people are going to be like, "Oh, well then they didn't need a red flag, then he got a restart for like being fine." Or if he says he was super injured, then it goes back to like, well, he should have been under concussion protocol or something. He's probably just.
And that Yamaha team is not afraid to protest shit, dude. That Yamaha team is in motherfuckers' asses. They're like, yo. What gas was they running, though? You're like, yo, chill, bro. Chill.
Yeah.
Like, nah, he doesn't get to celebrate his championship till we know what kind of gas that motherfucker got, bro.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that Yamaha team is not fucking around. So I understand. They're like the Red Bull team in that fucking F1. They're like, oh, can we protest these motherfuckers? All right, say less then.
Yeah, word. All right, they're running rocket fuel or something.
Yeah, go ahead and tear their whole bike apart. Let's find out what's going on there.
Oh, that's crazy, man. It's 10 minutes before the main. Yeah, well, we protested.
That's the craziest thing, bro. All right, now build it back up.
Strangest thing. Yeah.
Okay, now rebuild the bike though. Oh, you missed the start gate. That's crazy.
Yeah, yo, are bad, bro.
Does Will Hahn still run that fucking Yamaha team? Like, I feel like if he does, he's gotten a lot quieter this season. He used to be like a pretty high profile team manager, and that dude from Transworld would always talk shit to him, and I loved it. But if he's still the team manager, things have quieted up a little bit for little old Willie Hahn.
No idea, but I did find out Blake Wharton was selling bikes at a dealership like 15 minutes from me for a while.
He still works there, doesn't he?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's.
I think my buddy said he might have recently left to like
do Blake Wharton stuff,
people or something, or do something.
Yeah, he was posted all over.
Yeah, dude, I want to just like walk in and buy VP fuel from Blake Wharton or something.
Yeah, it'd be hard, dude.
And be like, dude, I do a podcast with your brother. Just show him a picture.
That'd be fucking fire. Dude, he was like posting on the gram. He's like, yo, come pick up the 21 Hondas. I was like, this dude is using his Instagram clout to sell bikes. I'm like, that's a power brain move. He's like, got that commission, baby.
Yeah.
What? Top salesman of the month? Zaza.
Yeah, he's like, oh, all y'all became trainers, huh? Check this out. I'm selling Polarises, baby.
He's like, go get the gas. We got the only 125 in the state, baby.
Yeah, dude. Like, if I'm going to go buy a new bike, why not just go get one from Blake Wharton?
Yeah.
Dude. Tell me, like, an interesting story or something.
Dude, it's
all worth it.
It's the same concept as the retired football player having a fucking car dealership. You're like, hell yeah, I want to go buy a fucking car from this amazing goddamn running back that I used to fucking...
Yeah, I want to go talk to Rob Gronkowski for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, dude. He's just like in a tank top signing paperwork.
Yeah.
You the man, Rob. You the man. As you drive up in your fucking brand new car from Gronkowski's fucking used car lot, dude. Gronkowski's Cadillacs, baby.
Have some obscure like used car.
Used Aston Martins. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah, why?
That's extremely specific, Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Dodge Durangos only, brother. Yeah, what?
From 04 to 10, and that's it.
Gronk. Yeah, those were the golden years.
I only sell golden years.
Yeah.
Gronk, you crazy, man. If I'm going to buy one of these Durangos, I swear to God.
Fuck it, dude. I trust the product.
If you selling them, they got to be good, bro. So let me get one of those. What you need down for this motherfucker, dude? What are we talking about? What's the APR, baby?
Dude, Charlie said a former Patriots player opened a trampoline place near him. That might be Gronk, dude. He's just slamming beers on the trampoline to spike him back up.
Down here at Gronk's Trampoline Emporium, we got trampolines of all sizes. You need small trampolines, big trampolines, anything in between, dude. I'm drunk as hell. Come get a trampoline.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm hammered.
I'd be like, dude, I'm gonna run up like $1,000 or $10,000 in trampolines at this place, dude. Fuck buying a new bike, dude. I'm buying 10 trampolines from Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, dude, that would go hard. Trampoline in the house for the stream.
You just turn your whole floor into a trampoline, dude. You just live in trampoline house,
dude.
It's like those basketball courts. They are all trampolines, and you're just like flying around the walls and shit, going everywhere.
That would go crazy.
Fuck around and blow your ACL out like crazy town, dude. Holy shit. Just laying on the trampoline floor like, my leg. Why is it so bouncy, dude? This is horrible. I feel like, didn't we watch those speedway tracks kill a bunch of riders? Yeah,
there was a good number of crashes.
Can we transition this to the 450s? Dude, Jason Anderson with the greatest fucking Instagram turnaround in all time and space.
Turnaround.
The A-Ray incident where they caught him yelling. And he turned that into a Team Fried ad, dude. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, dude. I was expecting the typical, like, lost my composure out there, but I thought he would play it like, but that dude needs to watch out or some shit like that. But, dude, I mean, good God, well done.
Could you have done, like, I don't think that you could have done any better.
No, you couldn't have made a better post.
No.
Something
he said, okay. Yeah, he said, you better go buy some Team Fried merch. And just the okay response from fucking...
Yeah. It was so well thought out. It almost seems like he yelled at him before, just knowing that would be the
outcome. Specifically, that's what he was trying to accomplish.
Yeah, he's like, I have an opportunity to sell Team Fried merch. As soon as he got landed on, he's like, I could sell merch out of this.
Let's see if I can find it. I can't believe I actually got in trouble for showing the track map last week. They blocked the video worldwide for showing the track map. I had to edit the whole damn thing out. I'm just like, dude, what?
A track.
Yeah, felled, dude, felled. They're like, you know what? We're going to fucking cut your main events short 2 minutes each for monster trucks and copyright your video, you dumb shit. I was like, damn.
Dude, the first meme that popped up on your Instagram. This is why we're friends.
This shit's gas, dude. Yeah. The Wall Street bets memes have been going dummy. Them shits have been going dummy.
Yeah.
This one, the Elon one had me fucking dead. Holy shit. That's the good shit right there.
So well done.
That's the good shit right there. What are we even talking about here? Oh, yeah, the 450s. Dude, these 450s, man, just when I could just sit back in cruise control and let the web wagon take me home, this motherfucker wants to ride to a 6th place or some shit last race. What was the fucking... I'm like, Cooper? Did he get...
No.
No, Cooper got 6th. I'm just like, bro, huh? And Kenny won. And okay, I want to say I did say this on the last week's show. I said, yo, if y'all remember last year ATL, Kenny dipped the fuck out on these dudes, and it was Eli and Cooper battling it out for like 2nd or 3rd or like 3rd and 4th or some shit like that. I was like, so that mathematically could happen. It doesn't look like it's gonna, but it mathematically could happen. And he started pulling that shit at this one. I was like, oh, there it goes. I was like, Kenny hooked up with the ATL dirt. I was like, he's gone. This race is up.
That made no sense to me after the first round.
Yeah.
Maybe he was in his head from the track being a little slick the first round. I don't know, dude. I don't know how you go from such a horrible, like he started 10th and finished 9th.
Yeah.
And it's Ken Roxon to like dominating in first place. I don't know how the hell like that goes beyond like bike setup or mental, I don't know, in his head. Like I don't know even how to
I've been talking with people on social media and shit, and it's like, I don't even know what to think about Kenny. Like, I'm happy as hell to see that he won, and I'm impressed at his tenacity and his ability to keep it together this late in the series when he's thrown it away so many years at this kind of time in the championship. But I don't know what the hell we're seeing right now. Like, is this a fluke? Does he still have this gas in the tank? Like,
man.
This is getting harder. This is continuing to get harder, man.
Look, you already know. You already know what's gonna happen, man. You've already seen the Instagram comments. I was laughing my ass off at some of the. I mean, look, everyone, all of us watching here, we've all got to get some kicks out of just going through like Racer X Instagram comments after races.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's some funny stuff in there. Like one dude was like, Kenny's the one in Cooper's head now. Kenny for the chip. Easy. He's winning from here on out. I was like, you clown.
Yeah,
you
we
clown.
ain't ready for that. We ain't ready for that.
I was like, dude, it's got to just be typical Kenny. He's going to have like another bad round. Cooper's completely unfazed. Coop is just going to go get a couple dubs, probably once it gets back to traditional Supercross.
Yeah, it seems like Coop is not.
I think it'll just be same old, but Kenny did have a really good ride.
Yeah. You can't deny Kenny doing fantastics at this point in the chip. It's just, does he keep doing it? That's the question. I think that this Saturday he's probably going to be another threat. Because Coop does not seem to be liking these speedway tracks. He didn't do horrible at Daytona, but he didn't do phenomenal. He didn't do great in either of these ATLs.
Yeah. I liked my analysis pre-Atlanta. That he's always just been like solid at these types of, at Daytonas. Looking at his results over past years, he's just always like right there in like second, third, or whatever. Just does pretty good. He probably fell back to 6 because now we have Sexton's really good at these apparently.
Yeah, dude, Sexton is good at these.
Anderson decided to get really fast. Maybe I guess he just clicks with these types of more national like longer Daytona style tracks.
Yeah, he's tall, bro. He's tall. That's what it is, bro.
But Coop's just still kind of there, solid. Oh, he also got 6 because Barsha crossed over on him and slammed the brakes on that wall.
Okay, yeah. He did take that.
Yeah.
I felt sorry for him. I was like, come on, man. He's a little guy, dude. Like, come on, man.
I think gauging people's reactions about everybody enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, if that was anyone else, Barsha would be looking like a big clown crossing over the track like that.
Yep. But because it's Cooper Webb and everybody hates him.
Yeah, everyone was like, yeah, Barsha's sick, dude.
It only makes me, I'm like, oh, man, Webb? I love that guy. Like, the more everybody starts to hate him, the more I'm loving him.
Me too, a little bit. I just have to respect how like unfazed he is.
Yes, dude. That's what it is, dude.
You have to respect it.
No, like he is seeing past everybody. And I
doesn't give a shit.
I have nothing but respect for that because it's how I try to live my own fucking life. Like, I try to focus on my own lane and let everything do its own thing around me and show everybody how fucking much more dope than they think I am by just sticking to my own shit and crushing it. And he is like the epitome of that right now, where the majority of the sport wants to see him fail. They don't like him. They'd rather see the other two competitors do better, and completely unfazed. Completely unfazed. Like, he does not seem like he's even heard the Instagram comments like one time. He does not even give a fuck.
No, he doesn't care at all. Nothing will faze that guy. And literally nobody.
Charlie, you're totally right. He shows up and he does his job, and it's heavy Poto vibes. That's heavy Villapoto vibes, and I think that's deep down why I like him so much is because they show up to fucking whoop ass. That's why they're showing up to the track. They're not showing up to be cool on the internet. They're not showing up to make friends. They're not showing up because they have to. They're showing up because they want to beat the shit out of every other rider, and they're going to work their asses off to get it. And you can't not respect that shit, man. And that's really what it is. And I've said this again and again. I've loved watching Cooper come up as an amateur and on the 250 when he was just a monster on that Yamaha. And I think this is the long term I always saw. I just kind of fell off for those 2 Yamaha years in the 450 because, man, how could you not fucking start to count Cooper out at that point after watching so many 250 guys come up and
getting like 12ths.
Yeah, man. And we had been watching 2 generations of 250 guys do that, come up and kind of just flounder on the 450.
Yeah, it was like, oh, he's just another one of those guys that can't ride a 450.
Yeah. Scooty does like guys who run the number 2. This is true, Overweight. You're spitting facts right now.
That's true. I didn't even think about that.
You're spitting facts right now. And I think, I'm not positive, but I think Cooper hit up Ryan, which makes me like him even more. I'm not positive, but I think I heard that story, that Cooper hit up Ryan. So I'm just like, okay, though. If RV gave him the okay, though.
Okay, you got RV's blessing.
Okay, then how can I not be okay with this? I'm all aboard the Cooper train. But I love it right now because, like, when I was an RV stand to the max and I was sitting there writing him all those letters and throwing my girlfriend off a bridge in a trunk, I only liked RV, and I didn't like watching other people beat him. And, like, but now, like, I love Cooper and I love watching him win. But I'd love to see Kenny win. And I liked watching Eli win last year. And I love seeing Zacho win the outdoors. I saw that clip of Zacho riding in the sand with that big number 1 on his back. And I was like, let's go, baby. Like, I like seeing other riders win. Like, Cooper might be, like,
for sure,
like near the top of my favorite riders. Like, I guess, like for Supercross maybe. But, you know, I love AC. I'd love to see, dude, if we could get AC to win an outdoor chip, I'll pop fucking champagne, dude. I'll wrap everything in plastic. And
it might be a while.
I know. But like,
I feel like he could hang top in points for a while, but he's just always due for that one bad ride.
That's why he needs to get on a Honda. We need to get AC off the Cowie. Yeah, look, Baggett should have never took that number 4. I think that should have never been allowed. I don't think that it should have ever been allowed. Yo, Zacho look a dummy on it. I don't know what we're going to get out of Zacho this summer. I am very interested, especially because he's got the head start.
He seems like a guy with the closest to like Coop's mindset. Like, I feel like things don't get to him at all.
Yeah.
He just puts the work in.
Yeah, I believe that Zacho is just a put the work in kind of rider and let my results speak for myself. Especially because he's a little bit older. He's got a family. Like, he's not caught in the bullshit. He's just trying to make paper. Yeah. He's trying to make paper. And the way you make paper is you win races and get bonuses, and then you get championships and you get bonuses.
Yeah, which is surprisingly rare, it seems, to have that type of rider. You'd think they all just put in the work and they've been doing this so long. Mm-hmm. They just go out there and ride. But it's like, feels like things always have to, like, Kenny is always in his head. Like, Coop is always in that man's head.
Yes, just living
Eli
rent-free.
will just like randomly fall off. He'll do his like 2 pass attempts on someone, and then he's like, oh, I couldn't get around him, so I'll just settle for 4th this race. Like, people have these weird like mind games going on with themselves, but yeah, those 2 guys are just rock solid.
Yeah, just completely unfazed.
Yep.
Motherfucker stacked up.
Dude.
Look at this fucking dude.
Oh boy,
man, retiring numbers could be a whole stream of itself. Talking about that.
No, we're gonna end that here and just be.
Are you on your camera?
Numbers?
No, you're just talking, guy.
I'm gonna put my camera on.
Are you at home? What are you doing?
Yeah, I got. Oh shit, my cat cut my face. I'll be right back.
Oh my god. Has everyone seen my fucking? I got this like scratch on my fucking face from last night's stream. I don't know what the fuck I did. If it was like my computer or if I just hit myself, it was cardboard or something. I don't know what the hell I did. But it looked like I've been just smoking shards all night. Like, I got in the shower this morning and like took a shower and got out and it was just bleeding. And I'm like, okay, like, whatever. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, there's really nothing I can do.
Nobody
It's just a little swollen where
knows exactly what's going on with Baggett. but there's a heavy rumor floating around that it has to do with unpaid contract money.
That seems very likely.
It seems very.
Whoever came up with that.
Oh,
idea,
that's right. He was streaming on Twitch. I thought he had to go to work. That's right. I'm a head ass.
Who, me?
Yeah, I thought you were at work, and then Overweight's like,
I was
no.
doing a stream.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But it just got to the point where I was like, I'm really tired because my body's confused. Like, I'm really tired now. It's just hard to play a game and entertain when my body's telling me I need to go to sleep from the last 2 nights.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, let's not go too deep into it, Marcus. What's your 2 cents on retiring numbers?
How do you pick now at this point? Like, how do you pick who?
Yeah,
because look at how many dudes have had like the number 2.
Yeah.
Or going back in time, number 4. I know there's some older dudes that are before, like in previous
I
generations.
think Jeff Stanton ran 4 for a while, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So like, the number 2 sticks out as like one with McGrath.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Webb.
You can't retire single digit.
I don't think you can retire.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I don't think.
I just don't think you can retire when you only have 1 through 101 pool to choose from. Because retiring numbers only works on sports teams because every team has the 1 to 100 pool. So it's like if Seattle retires the number 22, every other team still has the number 22.
Yeah.
So it doesn't.
Yeah. Right.
It doesn't work the
and
same.
And in the NFL, when they retire numbers, it's only for special guys. Like Tom Brady is number 12 will never be worn in New England again.
Yeah.
Ever. But you got to be like special, like top. Like Carmichael and McGrath are the 2 that come to mind that if you're going to retire numbers.
No, I think that Reedy would be in that list too. Because the 22 is
but
so.
Then here comes another thing.
If you read me, then it's like you got to do.
Here comes another thing. If you throw in Stewart, is it 7 or 259? You know what I mean? Like.
No, I don't think you would see because Stewart changed his number. I don't think Stewart gets a retired number.
Yeah, but like that's kind of like a goofy thing to say though, because it's like.
This is why we should have brought this up. We shouldn't have brought this up. This was a horrible idea.
I don't think there's much to say. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And I think the numbering system is stupid.
Oh God, how? What are you talking about?
I think it's dumb that these guys can't pick a 3-digit if they want a 3-digit.
They can.
Nope.
What?
Once you earn a career number, you cannot pick a 3-digit. That's why guys that have never scored points don't have 3 digits, and that's why Intignap was 97 last year. That's why Josh Hill's 84 this year.
Yeah,
because they scored points. If you score enough points and place within the top 100 in outdoor national points, and it's only outdoors that counts, you get a number for, I think it's outdoors only. Maybe Supercross counts too. I'm not sure, but that's besides the fact. If you score enough points and you're in the top 100 in points overall at the end of the year, you get assigned a number.
So
and it's based off your points.
There's no going back to a triple digit once.
Nope. Once you score enough points, no, you can't. You can go back if you don't score enough points again. Like Intignap 722.
Okay.
But he had to be 97 last year because the previous year he scored enough points.
That's fucking bonkers.
So I mean, if you suck, you can go back, but no one wants that.
I kind of like it because it lets, if you don't know all the riders, it kind of stands out. Like
every year, the dudes have different numbers. Like if you don't know the riders, it's hard to keep up.
Yeah, but it like sticks out as like if some dude with a 3-digit number is in third, I'm like, oh shit, good for him. Instead of just being like, who is that?
Yeah, I mean, that's
been in for a while.
Yeah, but at the same time too, like you're not gonna get these cool numbers like the 199, dude. Like Pastrana, like
these cool numbers.
Fucking
bro, like 420 and 666, bro.
Whatever number Pastrana ran would probably be considered.
Yeah,
cool.
but he made it cool. Like Stewart with the 259. If Stewart would have ran the 259 his whole career.
Yeah,
like, dude,
I wish Stu would have rode the 259 his whole career. Cool. That was hard.
Like it's cool when these guys like have 3 digits. Like look at the GPs, dude. Like Caroli 222. Fucking, like I don't know. There's just something really cool about being able to pick your number.
I can't argue with that.
I guess so.
I can't argue with it too
Like
much.
we all pick our numbers. Like, would you want to run a different number?
Oops.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, would
Yeah,
you
but Don's
want to
got a
run something?
two-digit, bro. It's different.
Like, no, like, would you? If you were like, nah, dude, you have to run like 186. Like, would you be like psyched on that? Or like,
Dude,
you have to.
I mean, it is not a big deal to me, but I place the importance of classifying riders by kind of like their speed with numbers. I think that's more important than like, that's not the number I wanted, dude. Like, if I have to go 3-digit, I'll just pick like 140. I'll just run. I'm like, whatever, dude. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I've only run a few different numbers in my life. I started out with 14, and then I was like, I want number 4, and then I was like, I want number 42, and then
Can't run the single digit.
yeah, I was on 50s, man.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Do you run a 4-digit, bro?
Oh, that's a power move, dude.
The quadruple 0.
Dude, or the vintage 3-digit with the letter.
The letter, bro. That
letter
goes
was
hard.
Dude, so when I was a registered ARMA member,
Huh?
yeah. Hold on.
Like
I was
the
a
energy
registered-
snack or whatever that was?
No. The American Historic Racing Motorcycle Association.
Oh,
Dude.
man.
When I was a registered ARMA member, I was number 42B. Dude, that's what the 84KX has on it.
42B.
B for
Stand for Beasley.
For Beasley, dude. Yeah, dude. 42B was my ARMA number.
Holy moly, dude. I bet the suspension on the 84 is crazy, bro. I bet that shit bottoms out on a pothole, dude.
So
Holy.
I ripped the
Yeah,
whole
it's gotta
bottom
be
of my seat foam out. So because the suspension's so soft and springy. My dad tried really hard to fix it, but I guess they just didn't build people like they did back then. People were, I
They
guess,
didn't
smaller,
build
dude.
people.
People were smaller back then. They didn't need as much, dude.
Oh my god.
No, it's just really like springy. And I remember we were at this one vintage race, and like my suspension would bottom out. Well, the bike's so old, the plastic underneath had gotten like hard and brittle, and the thing bottomed out, and it just destroyed the plastic. And then all that was there was like the seat foam, but it's like really thick seat foam because it's an 84. And dude, it just pulled out a whole chunk of seat foam. The tire just grabbed a whole chunk of seat foam and just ripped it out.
Not the 84, dude.
Yeah, so there was just like a fist size hole underneath where like the seat. Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
And I don't know if it's still like that.
You're about to find out in a couple of
I'm
months.
about to find out, dude. And my dad has like another bike that he's like working on. I think he's it's like an 86 CR 250 or something.
Oh my
So
god.
I'm
dude.
excited.
Just
I'm
Rick
really excited to
Johnson
ride
the fuck
that.
out of your mind,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. I'm really
Oh
excited
my
to ride that thing. That
goodness.
thing's gonna be fun.
You just got
It's
the
gonna
real
have a-
life MESX DLC.
It's gonna have you know, he tore it down to the frame. I think he got the frame painted, and yeah, he's got new rims and stuff. It's got the Hoosiers on there. He got some Hoosiers from Club MX, I think, or something. He knows someone in the Phoenix Honda team or whatever. He got some one use.
Oh yeah, you were saying your dad is all about like hitting up the fucking mechanics and
bargain
getting
bin, dude.
hitting that one race set of tires.
That's why he's
dude.
got that 1998 Southwick sweater, dude. He's never been to Southwick. It's the bargain bin, man. Bud's Creek.
Dude, something dad is the best, dude. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
dude. And he's got some sick stuff, man. Like,
He's
he has,
core.
You know how many NASCAR hats he has just chilling?
Dude, if something dad is at A1, they're like motherfuckers are gonna see him and be like, dude, that guy's core, bro. Like
They're gonna, yeah, MSR.
Yeah,
Dude,
come out to
dude,
LACR tomorrow with us, brother.
Hey, the best part at Atlanta last year, he wore the Something Rad hoodie, dude.
damn bug.
Yeah, yep.
Damn, that's a hard flex for him because he normally just wears like a Bud's Creek shirt or some shit, you know?
Get some seat time, dude.
Oh yeah, to get some seat time.
Get some seat time, dude.
We're back headed to the track.
Oh
No,
my
does
God.
Don know about the getting some seat time
I don't
shirt?
think so.
Oh man.
So it's like a chick in a bikini, like standing on the pegs of a bike from behind, and like it's like you're looking at the back side of the bike, and it says "getting some seat time," and it's got like her ass on it.
Core, dude.
It's one of the like.
I would buy that shirt
It's
6 or 9 times.
it's like the Facebook moto shirt thing.
Yeah.
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 Super dad shirt, dude. It's cool, man.
Marcus's dad definitely has a Sununko hat. Oh, no, honestly, he
dude.
probably has a 76 hat, dude. Let's be fucking
dude.
real.
Yeah, dude. Unical 76.
Yeah, he's core.
Yeah,
I'm about
no,
to
my
go.
my dad's awesome, dude. I love my
Good
dad. He
idea.
got me into riding.
What, the
He
getting
still
seat
rides to
time?
this day. Yeah.
Let's
What about
find
it?
it. I want to find that shirt, dude.
Yeah, find it. Yeah, no, my dad's awesome, dude. He got me into riding when I was super young. He put me on a bike when I was like 3. I fell over with the training wheels on it, and I was like, I don't want to do this. This sucks. And then a couple years later, I learned how. I was like, let's try it again. Or I think it was like a year later, because he put me on it when I was 3. I think I got scared, and then at 4, I was like, I want to do it again. And then I started doing it again, and we took the training wheels off, and I was ripping around the yard. Did my first race at a sand track when I was 5.
Man, I can't find this shirt anywhere. I think you've showed it to me, and so I have this like
Yeah,
mental
I have.
image.
Yeah.
But gosh, that's the most core shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, it's crazy. Like the track that I raced my first race on, the sand track, it's at the entrance of Club MX. It's called Sand Hills, and it was like a track back in like the 80s and 90s and throughout the early 2000s. I saw Zach Osborne race there actually on 80s. I don't remember it really, but I know he was there. Anyway, so where Club MX is at used to be like the pit bike spot that we would go to when we were kids. And we called it the sand pit because it was basically like, it was a sand pit. It was just like different little like hits and stuff and trails and stuff. That's where we'd play ride at. So it's kind of crazy that's now Club MX. I saw Cooper Webb back there. He rode my buddy's KX65 for the first time back there. So,
Was he like not in
he wasn't
65s
big
yet?
enough. Yeah, he was still on 50s. Yeah, but my buddy had a KX65, and like, so they went back there for him to like just ride one just to see what a 65 is like.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to see Cooper Webb like ride a 65 for the first time.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's the really cool part about this sport is like how small time it is. We get experiences like that
Yeah.
that you wouldn't get in other places.
I remember Cooper Webb on a Polini at the local track, and he was hitting the jumps that really no other kids were hitting, and I was like, and he's a short little guy, dude. He has starting blocks on a 50. He's out here just shredding, and I'm like, man, this Cooper Webb guy's for real. Like how fast he progressed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause I was there. Like, I have results. My dad kept all the results from my races growing up, and I have results of like, cause Cooper Webb's 1 year younger than me, so he got into the sport a year after me. So I already had a year of racing, so I was, not as bad as someone who was a brand new kid. Like all kids are usually not good, but Cooper Webb progressed so fast. I remember that because I was beating him when he first started. Like, but. He just started.
Wow.
Oh.
So
It's like I beat
Well, I
Cooper
mean-
Webb before.
I mean, Matt Burkeen too. I raced him. Kyle Peters. I'm pretty sure I raced him. Those are like the main ones that I can think of. But yeah, I mean, most of these pro riders start somewhere. Like they race local, so.
Oh, dude, Team 27. No, that's fucking dope, dude. He said that he saw little guy RC on a fucking KX80.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Dude,
That's what's so cool about this sport.
Yeah.
Like, these kids start somewhere. They start at the local track, and every one of us that rides at the local track. So chances are you're going to see one of the the future. Like,
Yeah, if
as
you're-
a kid, we raced them. As a kid, we raced them, but now as we're adults, we see them
Yeah,
as kids.
if you were immersed in the racing, like if you were going racing, you know, at least a couple times a month, once a month or
Yeah.
twice a month at the local tracks, and you were covering a decent amount of distance, like going and hitting the majority of the tracks in your state. If you're from an area like, I would say the southwest, southeast strip, that whole like across the bottom from California all the way over to Florida, because the north, it's like the north is such a lottery draw. Like, you know, people told stories of seeing RV growing up and riding up in the Northwest, but he also rode down in California so much that it wasn't like it would be in the lower half of the United States, where it's like the likelihood of you seeing someone like multiple times and stuff like that. I rode with Tristan Charbonneau one time. And I remember him being disgustingly fast on an 80 when I was on a 250F. Mind you, I was never fast on any bike, but he was on his 80 or 85. It wasn't a super mini, but it was like an 80 or an 85, and he was flying around the fucking track. And I was just like, holy moly. And we all assumed he'd go pro, and he did, but things didn't obviously work out too well for him. But yeah, man, it's like the potential of seeing one of these guys. Now, today, I imagine the numbers game is a little worse because I don't know if there's more riders actually.
Well, the thing is, a lot of these dudes that end up going pro, like they're doing all the amateur nationals from early on. Like they start at a high level of competition, so they're going to continue to progress at a high level. The local races, you don't really have that. So like I raced District 29, which, so that's the North and South Carolina like AMA district. But there was also the Ultra and Mega Series that was kind of like a little bit of a step up, at least where I was at. So you would get a lot of the fast guys racing those. But then, you know, like Minios, I never did that. We didn't travel outside of like our vicinity.
Yeah.
Like I never did any amateur nationals because they were far away and we didn't have the money at the time, I'm sure, and I didn't have the skills. So
yeah, Pops is like, should we go out here?
Guys like us, it's not that much fun. You just get fucking beat.
Yeah.
Like we spent all this money and drove all this time just to get our ass cheeks clapped.
It wasn't just me racing, it was my dad racing too. So like,
yeah, you're spending double money on stuff.
Yeah. So like, you know, we were just in it for fun, and he knew that I wasn't a racer. I was a rider. I didn't care about racing. I just had fun riding my dirt bike.
Yeah.
And he knew that, and that was why, and that's why we didn't go to the big races too, because like there was no point. Like I wouldn't have cared, so it would have been a waste of money. So that's where all the fast guys are at, like the local races. So it's cool when you see one of the, you know, guys that was at the local races.
Yeah, make their way up to that level.
Yeah.
That's it is one of the nice things. Like, I mean, just because the pool is so much smaller at the top of there's a higher chance.
Your chance of seeing like an NFL player or MLB player.
Oh yeah.
Like a top tier.
Yeah, it's like so rare because there's so many of those people.
There was like a legend in my high school.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my God, he can squat 650 pounds or whatever. And he was like the legend. Running back and then another quarterback. And the running back never even made it to the NFL, and the quarterback was like fourth string.
Yeah, so there's
on like
one
practice squad or whatever.
Yeah, and they were like the kings of your school.
Yeah, it was like these guys are making it big.
Yeah, there's one guy who, for me, that I grew up with. He is now a defensive lineman for the Saints, and he's like second string. He's like a rotational piece.
That's probably surprisingly good for
a guy that you knew.
Dude, we knew from the start though, when he was a kid, we're like, Shaheem is going to be in the pros.
Like if he stays focused and fucking.
That was the thing, because he was around people that were not.
Oh no,
good.
was he from what the hell was Lick City?
Yeah.
No, like Skillet or whatever, dude. Oh no. No.
Well, the thing was, like, he just wasn't surrounded by a good home environment, and we were like, we hope he can keep it together. He did.
Yeah, that's cool.
So,
That's cool.
yeah, he got full scholarship and everything.
Woo, full ride, baby.
Yeah.
That-
He had a bad college career though because he kept getting hurt.
oh, that's scary.
So that really, because he came out as the #1 defensive line prospect in the country.
Yikes, that's a lot of attention.
Yeah, he had offers from Alabama and every SEC school, which is like college football domination.
Yeah, that's the big time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting a
Sheesh.
call from the delivery guy.
We haven't even talked about any of this fucking racing yet. How long has the stream even been live? It reset, dude. Oh wow, yeah, we are. Holy moly. All right. Let's bring this back around. At this point in the season, dude, it's shooting blindly at targets. We started this out like this. Well, I think there's a little bit of direction, sorta, with the top 3, but now we have all these wild cards at the top 5 with AP, Anderson, and Sexton. Barsha still counts.
Definitely, Atlanta feels like a little harder to guess.
It was like a Daytona 2 in a sense that it reshuffled the field in a way that we wouldn't have assumed.
It feels like with Atlanta now we have more wild cards. Like, I don't know what the hell Barsha's going to do in Atlanta after his first 2 rounds.
I don't either, man.
Anderson's a wild card now because he's going to be one of the fastest at this track apparently, but you don't know where he's going to start.
And then
Sexton's kind of
I feel like Sexton's top 5 solid now. I feel like Sexton.
I'm trying to talk more about like weird things about Atlanta, but I think Sexton's just every time he's been racing, he's kind of ridden really well like this. If he doesn't crash, so maybe he doesn't apply. But
and his crashes don't seem like AC crashes where it's like AC crashed again. Sexton, I don't know if we're just being a little more forgiving or what it is, but with Sexton, it's kind of like, okay, if he hadn't done that, this could have been a lot different. I don't know why I feel more forgiving.
I think it's because AC has the reputation by now.
Yeah.
Like if Sexton has this year again and he crashes the same amount, we're going to be like, ooh, that's casual, same old Sexton.
Yeah.
Crash out.
You're right. You're totally right about that.
But, it's really early for him. You're running top 3 in 450s when you're like, what is he, like 21 or something?
Yeah, something like that. He's still very young.
He's got to get some seat time and just learn to stay composed.
Yeah, and I think that will come. We were talking about that in the Discord that I think Sexton could be 23 Supercross champion. I think that by just in the trajectory.
Really could be,
yeah, I think that not next year. Next year, I think Cooper has a little more of a dominant year, and Sexton wins a couple of races. And then in 23, Sexton comes out the gate swinging.
Yeah, dude, the sport's in a good place with the young riders.
Yeah,
really
dude,
good.
Sexton, bro.
Really
Think
good.
about it, bro. It's different.
I don't get it.
Oh, dude. Yeah, Sexton he has to have a little bit of a scary streak he has to clean up with some of those crashes. But if he can smooth that out, I think he's got a really promising career.
Well,
man,
they're on the thing.
Roxon is really like Tomac. I think I'm probably gonna put Tomac in for me, and I'm not gonna try to convince anybody of this, but I think I'm gonna put Tomac in first again for me, just to signify the triple races, and know that if I didn't put Tomac in there and he wins, I don't have to go, well, of course he won. But I'm not saying it confidently like I think Tomac's going to win. I honestly think Roxon might have another shot. If I'm putting Tomac in the 1, I'm probably putting Roxon in the 2. That's
the way he just dominated.
Yeah, the way
I don't know if Roxon's about to blow everyone out, get a first, or get like a 6th.
Yeah,
you never know with him, dude.
He's really hard to predict right now. I think
hard to predict.
He's usually one of the most consistent guys.
I'll start laying my shit down.
Webb, I feel like, is one of the most consistent dudes.
Webb is, but he doesn't seem to be vibing with these tracks very well. So for my top 5, I think I was gonna put him in like 4th. He needs to do better than he did last week. Or on Tuesday, excuse me, but I don't see him winning. And I see This is, if I was to lay the race out with the picks that I'm picking right now, I would say that Tomac gets a start and Roxon gets caught in some stuff, not like a web thing, but like just doesn't pick a good gate. And then Roxon has to work through from like a 5th place up to 2nd while Tomac's already kind of checked out. That's the top 5 that I'm laying out. Am I correct? I don't fucking know.
Dude, you're so wild for coming up with these scenarios, man.
Dude,
like,
What are the most specific scenarios? I love it.
Because my brain is running like a simulation of what we've seen so far this year and what these riders would do in these kinds of circumstances, and like what would play out from that start. That's how I predict this shit.
Neuralink.
Bro, I'm in. I'm just like floating in a pool, butt ass naked, like having my thoughts pop out, dude. Just fucking precogging my mind out, dude.
Dude, speaking of which, dude, I can't wait to get a Neuralink and program to be the best motocross rider of all time.
Dog, that's why I need to get the Alta, so I can just put my freaking jack into the Alta, dude, and just be...
Yeah, dude, all the motocross, all the pros are going to be like, hey, I ain't getting no vaccine. I ain't getting no Neuralink. You're not getting to me. And I'm going to come out bussing for A1 like, oh, word, I got my Neuralink. I got a 2014 YZ250.
I got my Jaywalk third-person camera photo today.
What if everyone has a Neuralink and is the best motocross rider in the world?
No, because Donut already said it. They're going to be too afraid to get their Neuralink, dude.
Yeah, so I'll at least get like 3 chips under my belt until
they're not cheap, dude.
it leaks out.
Think about
Until it leaks out on Gypsy Tales. Someone.
Yeah. Once
like,
Ryan Hughes goes on there and talks about it.
I think Brett Powers is running a Neuralink. That's going to leak out.
Bro, Ryan
actually,
Hughes is going to flame you.
Actually, I think that is the future of the sport. Slow the bikes down, put chips in everyone's brain.
Look, I hate that I'm about to say this, but Ryan
If
Hughes...
everyone has perfect form and their hips are unlocked, there will be no crashes.
Ryan Hughes has spit a little bit of factuals in that fucking...
But are your hips unlocked, dude?
Look, I'm about to unlock them.
I think I told Marcus this. I think you were deafened or something. I feel like Ryan Hughes, like half of the time, or maybe more than half the time, he's just spewing nonsense and like trying to sound really philosophical, but like that, like a third of the time he does say something like pretty thought-provoking and smart, which is dangerous because like when you hear one of the smart things he says, you're like,
are all the things he's saying smart?
Yeah, wait, but is he right about this? Or
yes.
Is this just complete nonsense?
Yep. That is
like,
the problem.
The guy like dying at Glen Helen or crashing out or whatever happened.
Yep.
Like, he should have paid $5,000 for training all year or whatever.
Yep. See how everyone took their neck braces off and now they ride better, brother?
Yeah, I feel like all the comments are like, oh my God, so inspirational.
Yeah. It kind of has the Mike Rondo thing going on.
Look, with the one smart thing he said, and then they were like, that means everything else is really smart.
Yeah, he's kind of got the Mike Grando thing going on where he has a bunch of ideas, but only a few of them are good ideas. But those good ideas are really, really good ideas, and they elevate him. Like Planet Fitness is a Mike Grando thing.
Yeah.
Like he came up with that.
So this is the thing too that a lot of people do, and this, I'm gonna get flamed for even having this opinion. I'm not saying that it'll come out in the chat, but there will be someone that hears me say this and will be like, man, you're dumb, Scooty. People believe that because someone is successful in a business, they are smart, not realizing that there can be a lot of luck and right place, right time in being successful in something.
Or maybe they're smart at what counts. Or
or they're smart. They know. They were smart in a very crucial thing, but everything else they have to say is super donkey brain dumb shit.
A couple other smart people that could do the other things.
Yeah, so it's like that's the issue with the Grondo-like character or whatever. I'm not saying that he's like that, but he puts off that persona that people will be like, yeah, he knows what he's talking about because he's a fucking, he's got more money than you, bro. He's got more money. It's like, yeah, he does.
He started Planet Fitness and Alias Gear, like.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, he's not, I'm not saying he's dumb. He's obviously got good ideas, but it doesn't mean just because he was successful, he's like the smartest guy or every idea that he may have is the greatest idea, you know? Like, it's the same with everybody. Like, nobody's perfect. Like, some people are really successful in things, but it doesn't make them, like, better than even someone watching the stream right now, dude. Like, it's just, some people they place themselves at the right place, which is a smart thing to do, but there's a lot of luck in it because you've been trying to place yourself in that right place all these times, and you're waiting for that peg to open up so you can slide the fuck in there and be successful.
Dude, Team 27 is right. I never thought about it, but Suzuki has to be getting just obliterated in the manufacturer rankings.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you didn't see it? You didn't They showed the manufacturer rankings at the end of Atlanta 2, and they were dog, they were like 400 points behind. I was like, I don't even know how that's possible. Like, I don't even know how that many points have been scored for what? Like, how is that even possible that they're that many points behind? Look, Dylan Ferrandis, I don't know if they are watching the stream, but if they are, look, Dylan, I need you to know that my friend Trey is a very big fan. I'm a very big fan. I like your hair. I like to rub our hair together, and
he does have some cool hair, dude.
He does have some cool hair, dude. What can I say? Look, Dylan, shout out. Please, take care of yourself. You've scared us.
The hair out the back of the helmet, dude, is just, I feel like, sick.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. You can't beat Moogie's
dude,
drag.
remember when the hair would come out the side of the goggles, dude?
Do you see how in MESX4 Dylan had the hair flow coming out the back too? I'm yeah. Jakey and I picked. We were playing early on, and we were just playing a couple of tracks. And I was like, let me try out this young Dylan. Let's see if he got the hair. And then, motherfucker, he had the hair though, dude. The hair was just vibing, bro. That shit was...
Did Barsha have the hair?
Oh, I didn't check.
Did he have the hair last year?
I don't know. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did.
Has to have the hair. It's like J-Law, dude.
These motherfuckers...
J-Law just doesn't seem right, dude. Hair J-Law seems right.
Yeah, it's weird.
Aaron Durham, dude. Aaron Durham has to have the hair.
Yeah. It feels weird, dude. It feels weird. Yeah,
like, if Tomac had the hair, it'd be like, what are you doing?
I don't know what the fuck Suzuki is doing. I don't know what their game plan is. And maybe they're just hoping somebody buys them out or something. I don't know.
They probably don't care. They're selling so many Gixxers, the street bikes.
Yeah, that might really honestly be it, that they're selling enough street bikes that they just don't care. They just don't care. I mean, they've pulled out of most of the fucking racing altogether as far as off-road racing goes and factory support, so they obviously just don't care.
Honestly, with us not knowing the numbers and stuff, it might be working really well for them if they're still not putting much money into R&D.
Yeah.
And just like filling that slot as like the value bike. Like if you want a crisp new bike, but you can't afford, a
KTM or a Honda or whatever.
They stopped producing bikes at they stopped innovating bikes at a good time, because the bike innovations in the last 20 years or 50, Jesus Christ, the last 10 years, if you look at that innovation, really the last 12, I would say, from like 2008, 2009, from fuel injection basically, so late 2000s to early 2010s to now, the bikes haven't really advanced that much overall. They're a little bit, the newer bikes are a little bit better, but if you put a really good rider on a 2012, like, he's still going to be pretty competitive, I think.
Like there's a reason everybody still loves the 06 YZ250
and the 08
Honda Ford progressed so much to knock those out.
Like, fuel injection was the last big progression. They tried air forks, and that didn't really work out too well, so they went back to spring. They added electric start. That's just a quality of life thing. They lightened the bikes a little bit.
If anything, like the
hydraulic clutch again.
The only thing that would probably be pretty outdated is like the engine of a 250F, because those have been getting a good bit faster. Yeah, the power delivery and everything has been improved a little bit, but overall, like, it's not like the older bikes are slow. So they picked a good time to stop their development, because those bikes from 2010, if you can find one that doesn't have a lot of hours on it, for just the dude that rides, it's a great bike for not a lot of money. Throw some parts on it, throw a pipe on it, get some suspension, you got a good bike. Yeah. One of my friends has he got like an RMZ 450, and he was like the antithesis of like the Suzuki rider. He just blasts SIGs in the pits, He was blasting a cig while I was asking him this, and that's why I remember it so vividly. 'Cause it was the coolest, most Suzuki thing ever. I was like, kind of like giving him shit, like, dude, yeah, how's the Suzuki, man? Like, what are you doing on that? He's like, you know what, man? I found it at a really great price, and I really like the bike. It turns very
Dude,
well.
I don't know if you've ridden any, but
he was
curve.
like very hyped on the value you get out of that price point. I was like, fair, dude. That is fair. Good for you.
Yeah,
Like
like
it definitely fills a slot in the market.
I don't know if you've ridden a Suzuki, but yeah, their chassis is so good. That's why Roxon won on it in 16, dude. He basically won on a bike from like 2009.
It was 15, dude. It was 15. It's different.
I thought it was 16.
Okay, I thought it was 15. Maybe.
Pretty
Who
sure
knows?
Because 17, 18, 19 was the Tomac 3P, and then 20 was Osborne. Right?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Anyway, he won on a bike that was really like 4 or 5 years old, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, the other bikes weren't that much more advanced at that time. I don't think you're winning on that bike now, but you're still going really fast if you're a good rider. Like,
yeah. Yeah, if you're not at the elite pro level.
Yeah, if you're not the tippy tip. If
Yeah.
you're not a top 20 rider, like, you're
Suzuki's
probably
gonna be
get
it's gonna
fast
be a
on
great bike. You get your suspension done, you get it in aftermarket exhaust,
Yep. Suspension exhaust, you get that done,
you'll be fine.
you're in.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a really good bike that handles really
You'll be
well.
competing with everybody. And if
You
you
might
can't
not have as much power, but do you need that much power?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Look,
not really important unless you're on a 250F.
I grew up poor, and you better make what you have work. If you can't make what you have work, you don't need the nice shit. Like that's
right.
the way I've always grown up. Like you got to make what you got. Fucking you stretch it to the very limit that you have, and then you move on to the nice stuff. That's I mean, I literally did that with my fucking computer, you know? Like that's the antithesis of everything I'm talking about. Like my computer, I am running games on the stream at 720 because I have chosen to do all the other shit, and it's like, look, man, you gotta make this shit count, man. That's a whole other conversation where like there's so much money being spent in motocross that it's basically what we were talking about with the JGR bikes, you know? People do so much to their motorcycles off the rip that they don't even know what the foundation of the platform is that they're dealing with. And I think that's where you get a whole bunch of people trying to be like, oh, Suzuki suck, bro. It's like, well, do Suzukis have everything that the other bikes have? No. But do they suck? No. None of these bikes suck. Like, if you took that 2020 RMZ that everyone's making fun of and showed it to a dude from 1998, he'd be like, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, this is a fucking spaceship, dude. Like, huh? And we'd be like...
when you want to start talking about bikes that suck, that's when you talk about maybe those like 2010 Yamahas, but when you go back before that, it's like the 05 bikes or like the 02.
Or the
like
Cannondale.
Yeah, or like something like that. Those are bikes that suck.
What was it, the Tsunami or whatever? The Chinese bike? The air-cooled? The Tornado, dude. The air-cooled, baby. That shit was... That shit was bussin', bro.
Dude, it didn't even have a single shock. I think it was dual shocks, dude.
Sheesh. No, it had to have had a single shock, dude.
I don't know, man.
Oh, we can't bring that ad up, dude. Let's start talking about fantasy fucking Supercross before we start looking at this goddamn Tornado bike again.
I'm looking at the Tornado right now, dude.
Oh my! You never found the seat time bike, dude.
I tried, dude. I couldn't find it.
Bro, the Fantics go dummy. I don't want to hear you dare say a word against the Fantics and their drum brake technology, dude.
No, it's got a single shock.
I told you, dude. It's just air cooled, bro. Chill.
It's air cooled, dude. David Pingree, Chinese takeout, dude.
Oh no, you cannot, dude.
That's what the article was called in Racer X, dude.
All right, let's break down our top fives because I'm already in my head thinking about this. This is about to get tough. Marcus, what do you... Oh, you're just picking the ones from the week before. So you have Kenny... I don't even remember how these broke down.
Yeah, it's not good. The Sexton second.
Oh, yeah,
it's,
Sexton second.
Anderson third, I think.
Where's the...
Barsha fourth, Tomac fifth.
Yeah, it's
Oof.
yeah. The experiment's not going well.
No, it is not. Yeah, Eli 5th, Kenny 1st, Jason Anderson 3rd, which I have Anderson 4th, so that's not crazy. Sexton 2nd. Yeah, that's not crazy. But yeah, the experiment's not going so good. And what's the wild card this week? It's like 13th or something like that. And we don't have King Freezy to pick anymore, so
Go Martine, I guess.
that's probably not too bad. Yeah, 13th. And who got 13th? Brock Tickle got 13th last week. Martine got 12th.
Brock Tickle's still racing. I thought he got hurt or something.
He has missed 2 rounds this year, but no, he's been back for the last 4 rounds. Quietly. Dog, he got 11th a couple of weeks ago. Like at the last race before the break, he got 11th just quietly. Nobody fucking talking about that at all. And then he got 14, 13 at Atlanta. So honestly, for 13th, Brock could be a great fucking pick for a wild card. But Martine has gotten 12 at Atlanta. So Martine's a great pick for Atlanta. I don't even know, dude. This is... Where's 14? It
Dude, who retires after this year, man?
Marv.
Yeah.
Marv retires?
Yeah, I think Marv retires.
Tickle. I feel like Brayton has to, right? He'll go do one more Australia series and be done, right?
Anstey could be a good pick, too. Who, Brayton? Yeah, Brayton's got to be close to retiring, man. He's got to be close. He doesn't have anything to prove. He doesn't have anything to do. Like, I know he's having fun racing, but, like, how many more years does he do the grind? Man,
How much longer does Wilson
we
go?
might hear a Wilson retirement,
Ooh.
TBH.
I feel like he would do another privateer ride.
He's had a very rough injury riddled career.
Yeah.
And his results recently have been not the greatest. Like he'll show speed, like last week he was showing speed.
It's
but,
not
like,
enough for a factory.
It's not enough for a factory ride, and also too, like he has the chance to go out on his own, not because he got another injury. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
For sure. Yeah,
That's
for
how
sure.
I kind of feel like. I feel like if the Husky deal drops this year, he's like, you know what? Let's just pack her in.
But that's why Seeley retired, because he was like, I've had a lot of injuries recently, and I'm tired of doing that. And he's like, I want to do one more year, and then I'm done. And that's what he did.
Yeah. But you can't, you got to respect the guy for choosing, you know, you being in control of your career. Yeah, man, 5th actually has me shook. I'm going with Martine. For my, I feel the energy. I feel like he's the kind of dude.
Talking about for 5th.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, for third, for the wild card.
Oh, what?
Martine for 5th, bro. It's different this week.
Yeah. Bro, I'm picturing it, bro. Literally.
No, for 5th, man, this is a tough one this week.
Yeah, AP's been looking good.
AP could do. Let me take a look back. I actually think Cooper can't get worse than 6th again. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. And I feel like even one place better to keep the championship going. Yeah, I think this is my breakdown right here.
The ones that I think could get into the top 5, Malcolm, Dylan.
Yep.
If Marvin has a good start and he doesn't have his neck brace, maybe.
Oh my god.
And AP. Those are the other ones that I feel like get in the top 5 maybe.
Savachi's actually been riding surprisingly good.
Yeah, but I still don't think Savachi's
Yeah, I
top
don't know
5
about
maybe.
top 5. That is a hot take. Like, that's a hot boy take for sure. And if you're right, you're right, you know. But, I mean, and dude was leading the heat races. Like, Savachi has looked great at ATL. But you got to be big brave to put him in your top 5. I would say that for sure.
Savachi was at a low. I mean, when Osborne took that championship that one year at Vegas, dude, Savachi hasn't been the same since. Like, he was leading outdoor points, I think, that year, and he just crashed himself out of the championship. I remember one year he had the red plate for like half of the season outdoors and just crashed himself out the second half.
Yeah.
And then, Pro Circuit, I think, gave him like another year or two, and he never really did anything with it.
Yeah, I think
You know,
Savachi
he got his
is
factory
burnt.
Kawasaki ride, got hurt, then went to Suzuki.
Well, he's just never been good enough on 450s, right? It's probably just. I think it's just.
Well,
a
he was
lack of raw
his
speed
first
thing.
Supercross season on the Kawasaki was going good, and then he got hurt, and then they didn't renew him. They signed AC instead, and then he went to Suzuki, and you know how that is. Like who's going to do good on a Suzuki? JGR. I like JGR. They just something about those bikes or that team or something, dude. Like those guys could not perform. And then now he's on top or something.
Barsha's like the hardest rider to leave off of this list for me right now with the way I have it stacked up, because I could see Barsha in this area, in the 4th, 5th, 6th area. I could totally see Barsha beating Webb, but Webb has to beat Barsha for these points. That's the only
He's
reason.
on Rocky Mountain KTM. That's right.
Yeah, the only
Stop
reason.
sleeping on Dylan and Yamaha bikes.
Look, Dylan is also going to be right in here as well. Please, Dylan is going to be in this 4th through 10th area. Like,
Dylan's a rookie. Dylan's going to be legit in the next year.
Yeah, Dylan's going to really have a stride next year. This year, he's still getting a lot of bumps smoothed out and stuff.
The Yamaha.
He might have to get off the Yamaha. There's something going on with those 450s for sure. I don't know.
I think the Star bikes are better.
Better,
like you're
for
seeing
sure.
Better results because AP's riding better. Malcolm's riding pretty good.
Yeah, but they're
it's just
still
like they don't
figuring.
have
Yeah, they're still trying to
just
figure it
a
out.
touch off, man.
Yeah, they're still trying to figure it out. Yo, Trey, I love you to death. Thank you so much. Look, like Marcus said, Malcolm, AP, Justin Barsha, Dylan Ferrandis. There's probably another 2 guys I'm leaving out are in this battle for this 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. All those dudes you could intertwist. The only reason I'm putting Anderson in 4th is because Anderson rode like a fucking banshee this last week. He got 3rd, I think, at the last race.
He's been so fast both weeks.
This is basically the top 3, except you bump Eli from 5th up to 1st. This is literally Ken won, Chase got 2nd, Anderson got 3rd. So this is Tuesday's top 3, bumping Eli in the front and bumping, I think, Barsha out of 5th or something for Cooper. And the only reason I'm putting Cooper over is because I believe Cooper knows he has to do at least 5th. 6 is not good enough for this championship. He knows he doesn't like these tracks, so I feel like he's pulling a 5th. That's my neural link transmission that I'm picking.
I think he'll still easily get a top 5.
Yeah. And like I said,
he could fucking crash out and still win.
If you see fucking Barsha or Mookie or Dylan or AP in the top 4, it's not going to be a like, I told you so, Scooty. Like, no, it's totally possible. Like, but you got to lock in somebody. We only have 5 picks. You got to commit. There's 9 guys that we could pick from. So you gotta fucking, you gotta commit somewhere.
Which one do you think is wanting it more? You know, at this point in the season.
Yeah, you just got to commit somewhere. So putting Barsha in here, not a horrible idea. Putting AP in here, not a horrible idea. Dylan, not a horrible idea. It's just you got to commit and hope for points, you know? That's why Kenny and Eli. Look, that's what I was saying, Alex, earlier. I don't think that putting Kenny in first is wrong. With how he rode on Tuesday, I think that would be the smart move. But I put Eli in first for the first race. I put Eli in first for the second race. I put Eli in first for the third race so that when or he wins, I don't go, why didn't I put Eli in first for the Speedway track when he won the first one? And I'd rather be just wrong on 2 races and be like, okay, I got, that's what happened. Then go, why didn't I have Eli in first? Like I did on the first one, and he won. And I was like, this is why I had Eli in first, because it was like, if I didn't do this, it'd be like, why did you not put him in at a fucking Speedway track? Yes, I know he didn't have a great ride on Tuesday. I know Ken had a phenomenal ride on Tuesday, but I'm counting on Eli changing his luck around.
I don't know what the hell happened to Tomac.
Yeah, I don't either, man. It was a weird race. All right, Don, so what is, I've thoroughly broken my shit down. What is your top 5?
I'm not quite as methodical this week, but I'm just going on based off of, like, the biggest wild card for me is Anderson or Barsha, because usually Barsha can start like, 3rd, 4th and kind of stay there if he starts there. And Anderson has been probably the fastest rider out of everybody at Atlanta so far, but his best start might have been last week when he started in like 7th or 8th.
Dude,
So
if someone was watching Supercross this year for the first time and they were like, Jason Anderson won a championship 2 years ago, they'd be like, huh?
he won that championship with the neck brace. It was a fluke.
He wasn't loose, brother. His hips
fluke.
were locked.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna end up choosing Anderson over Barsha to be in the top 5. So I'm going Sexton first.
Wow, that's a hot take.
I need to turn the season around.
He doesn't have a win yet, right? In the 450s.
He doesn't.
This could be it. This could be it.
He's got the starts and he's got the speed.
He
So I'm
almost
just,
won on Saturday.
why not? Why not?
not?
I'm kind of feeling it.
Yeah, bold prediction. I like it though.
Yeah, I like
Right
it
now-
too.
But not bold. It's like it's
Yeah.
bold because he's not won, but it's not bold because he's been there.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
he's
the
bound
right
to-
amount
he's
of
bound
bold.
to win.
Yeah,
I would say it's more likely he gets a dub this season than not.
Yeah.
Maybe.
yeah, it's possible.
3 rounds to go, dude. It's coming down to it.
Oh yeah. Well, whatever. He's gonna get a dub in his next 7 races or whatever.
Yeah, whether it's the beginning of next year or the end of this
Maybe
year.
been outdoors too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Outdoors is always interesting.
Kenny second. I might change that based on qualifying.
Yeah.
See what Kenny we're getting for the day. Coop it's Coop third. I'm not gonna leave him off the podium.
Yeah.
Especially after a 6th place Coop, which never happens. He's gonna be like, people,
It's time to
I
go.
don't want people to start doubting me. I guess I'll throw up a 3rd this week. And
Yeah,
then
we
I'll
have the
throw
same philosophy on that. You're just going higher up in the list than I am.
it back. Yeah. Anderson 4th, which I'm worried about because of his horrible starts. And I went Eli with another randomly bad week or maybe a bad start. 5th, which I'm uncomfortable because since he just rode bad last race, that means he'll probably ride pretty good this race because that's just Eli.
Yeah.
And then my boy Martin.
Martin!
You have a Snapchat?
Send nudes.
Do you have a Snapchat? Oh, we got to get Martin on one of these episodes. I'm sure he'd be.
Would you like to see my pink?
Yeah.
Doesn't he have a? He has a wife now, dude. Please, he's a different guy.
Yeah, he had a wife then too.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Yeah, he was
Had a
married
wife
with
then.
Martin.
Carmichael in the last broadcast. I don't know if you guys caught it or not. I think it was during the heat races when Davalos was leading. He was like, "Yeah, Martin, he lives right down the street from me in the neighborhood. I see him and his wife walking with his kids sometimes."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh no."
Martin, chill, please. No, it is all about the stars. No, you're 100% right about that, Alex. It's this whole
Ricky, are
season.
you sure that was his wife?
Ricky needs to chill, dude. Like 100%. Ricky needs to chill. He's a fucking madman,
What
dude.
if that wasn't Martin's wife, and then his wife was watching the race, and she was like, "What do you mean? I haven't walked in the neighborhood."
Why would you? What are you talking about, dude? People don't just go walking around in their own neighborhood with their mistresses, dude. What are you talking about?
Dude, you know what, dude? Maybe Davalos is wild.
Maybe he's just living a wilder ass life than I could ever imagine.
Yeah, you don't know, dude.
Motherfucking
Davalos like that, dude.
Ronnie Mac posted that picture of Carmichael looking at the boobs, and I was like, I remember when I posted that 2 years ago, you fucking clown. Like, get the fuck.
Dude,
I posted that 6 or 9 years ago.
dude, how much?
6 or 20 numbers.
Funny
How much
numbers.
money? How much money does Albertson even make off of that character?
It must be a good fucking amount, because if he is gonna put that kind of effort into it and remain in that much character, it must be a good fucking amount.
Oh, man. We have a pretty good idea about what social media makes you.
I don't know, man. We don't know what that Instagram clout does.
Yeah, we don't know what it is.
That's the thing. And he's got the fucking
He
merchandise.
has the connections too.
He's got great connections. They're selling an insane amount of merch, stickers and graphics and t-shirts and beer koozies. Merch is really where the fucking money's at. And he's
that's how Buttery says he makes his money. He makes his money through his merch stuff.
yeah, he's got to. Yeah, and he lost his wife. Like, he's all in, man. He's all in. Like, I think he's
Albertson?
Yeah, remember he had fucking the Queen?
He's got a kid now.
Oof. Not with Georgia Lindsay.
No, it's with someone else. I don't know if he's. I don't know.
Yeah, he's cashing in. Let him. Yeah, like as much as I make fun of Ronnie Mac, dude, Albertson's getting paid. I believe Albertson's getting paid. I think we would.
He's getting by.
I think we would be shocked at how much money he's making. I think that if we saw how much money he'd make, we'd be like, really? I really do. I don't think he's a millionaire, but I bet he's making 6 digits
You know
plus.
what? Honestly, too, he's in Oklahoma. That's one of the cheapest places to
Yeah,
live in the
dude.
country.
Oh God. Dude, are you kidding me?
Dude, think about how much pro riders make.
That's different.
I know. Dude, social media dudes are making more than pro riders. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Axel Hodges.
Axel Hodges?
Yeah, they're making more than probably everybody, but like the very top of the pros. Like
Even
yeah,
Tyler
but
Monaghan,
Dawn, pause. Motherfucking Ronnie Mac is up high as motherfucking like almost Axel Hodges. Like when it comes to like internet clout and shit, like kids and the
You're
money
talking about
is
followers, though. I'm talking about like
no.
Axel's got all of the sponsorships and monster deals, and
Ronnie Mac has a bunch of sponsorships too. I know that Axel has more deals, and I'm not saying that Axel and Ronnie are making the same, but I'm saying that Ronnie's not far down the list. I'm saying that he's way higher up than he ever was as a racer, and he's way higher up than we probably think he is.
Is he still with FMF? Because he was big FMF.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? The fact
yeah.
that they had their sticker on his whole side plates.
Yeah, he's
It's
getting paid. I really do think he's getting paid. Like I said, I don't think he's a millionaire, but I wouldn't be shocked to find out that he's making like 150 to 200 grand a year.
He's not FMF anymore. He's got the 69s on the side.
Dude, I'm saying, man, I wish that he had enough money that we could look up his fucking net worth.
I wonder if Pabst is tossing him any cash.
Um,
Like that's all that he has when he drinks. It's just Pabst. His helmet has Pabst on there. Like PBR has to be like.
or Georgia Albertson, not Georgia Lindsay. No, this can't be real.
What? She's got a kid too.
No, this says that his net worth is motherfucking $14 million. This cannot be real.
what?
I cannot be looking at the right thing, dude.
He could have inherited money. Maybe.
That's possible too. It
What
said
are
he
you
was.
looking at?
I'm looking at networthpost.org. Like I said, this might not be accurate, but it said he was worth 14 milli. I don't.
No.
Yeah, I see that. Jimmy Albertson's net worth is 14 million.
Dude, if that's right, he had to have inherited some money. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. If he was already set up from like his family and he's only making like, 60, 80 grand. Because there's no way he's like, Don, just from what I'm doing on Twitch and YouTube, I'm making like half of like that. So I know this dude's doing better than me.
Yeah.
So I don't doubt that he's getting 80 to 150
No.
a
dude.
year.
The only thing I don't
Dude.
know. The only thing I don't know how to
Donut.
price that well is
Donut.
merch, but I bet I can look it up.
Dude.
YouTube AdSense is one of the lowest forms of like internet monetization money.
I know. So merch. The only
Merch and
factor I don't know
sponsorships.
about is merch alone.
Merch and
Yeah.
sponsors pay way more.
Bro, what if he's got Dogecoin, bro?
And he has a lot of Instagram followers, but like, you don't see him do many ad things on Instagram. It's just him saying 6 or 9.
Yeah.
Haha, funny.
Funny, man.
I don't know, man.
I think if the merch is the wild factor.
I think that's fair.
Because I know that he did some like collaboration with some like bigger YouTube guys, like that Danny Duncan guy. Did some videos with Ronnie Mac. I think Brett Q was in those too.
Yeah, but like if you do a video with him, it's not like that guy just hands you like 100K. You just like
yeah, I know.
You'll
I know,
get
but-
more views off of that. You'll get like
right.
a couple $100 more in ad revenue and some more subs.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like at that level, dude. That's a different level. I have no experience with that type of level. Like the millions. I don't know, dude. I don't know what happens if I collaborate with a channel with millions of subscribers. What? I don't know.
You get a little sub boost.
I don't know
$1
how
million
much
for,
though. Like, what is a little
like,
sub
3
booth?
weeks.
Like, it's 50 grand a little sub. You know what I mean? Like, that's how much I have now. Or do you get
Yeah,
like?
dude,
you
I
could
don't
probably
know.
you could just look up how many subs he got when he posted that video.
That's a tough one to figure out. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that yeah, he's got a lot of people buying merch.
I'm looking him up on YouTube or on Social Blade.
Oh, shitty. I'm so jealous, dude. I pulled out
Ronnie-
fucking $400 worth at 0.05.
Ronnie Mac has 300,000 YouTube subscribers. He gets like 1.4.
Let's Social Blade his shit. Hold up. Social Blade his channel.
That's what I'm doing. I'm on it right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
I'm giving him the stats. Last 30 days, he's gotten like 1.4 million views, which that's probably like $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
$1,000 to $2,000 maybe, like maybe a few thousand.
Yeah.
That's like 1,000.
Yeah. So he's not balling on that for sure.
And that makes way more money than Instagram makes you.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know, so I can't say
I
I
one way.
know.
know Internagram doesn't make you much money. unless
Yeah, I've never fucked
you're
around
doing
with.
ads left and
Yeah.
right.
Sponsorships too. You gotta have sponsorships with that.
I don't know, man. That's tough to say. It's tough to say. If he is a millionaire, it's got to be from like investments or some sort of inheritance. Because, like I said, I don't think he's making millions off of this. But I do believe, especially now, you've got to remember the Ronnie Mac character's only been around for what, 5 years tops? You know,
Dude, it's been around for a little bit longer than that.
way too long.
High school, when I was in high school in like 13, I remember there was a Ronnie Mac video. So
Let's
like Ronnie
see.
Mac's been around for like 2012, 2013.
Let's take a look. I don't want to fucking shut the hell up, your goofy ass. Oh my god, he's just got fucking videos playing all the time. 9 or 6 months ago.
Smith said he makes 6 or 9 million. Oh.
The oldest Ronnie Mac video is 4 years old.
Yeah, he's deleted a lot then.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Because I remember seeing him back in like.
So that goes along with what I'm saying, though, is that 5 years ago is really when this thing became a thing, and it
Yeah.
wasn't just goofy videos getting posted for funsies, probably the original Ronnie Mac videos that we saw.
Yeah.
This is when they actually made it into the thing that it is today. And that's what I'm getting at, is that he hasn't been making, $100,000 for 5 years. He probably made $150,000 in 2018 and like $100,000 in 2019 and $100,000 in 2020.
Dude, the crazy thing about the Ronnie Mac thing is there's only one spot for that type of goon rider personality thing. There's only one. You can't ever have like another one of these guys. People have tried and nothing. Ronnie Mac is like the ceiling. And that's it. Like
Yeah.
and if as long as he's around, there will never be another one of those type of guys. Someone will try and replace him eventually when Ronnie Mac when it wears off, but I don't think it'll work.
So what's really, really sad is that this is the ceiling and he's literally a clown. Like, not in my opinion, like, oh, Ronnie Mac is a clown, bro. Like, no, think about
He's
what
a dirt bike clown.
He's a dirt bike clown. Like, think about what a circus clown would entail. The goofiness and the zaniness and the over-exaggeration of things. A giant bow tie, giant shoes are an over-exaggeration of things. Wearing an open-face helmet
Like
and
Steve-O's a
overalls.
clown. He's a different type of clown, but Steve-O's a clown.
That's what a clown would do. Like, he literally, like, Ronnie Mac is literally what a circus clown would do if a circus clown was like, I want to be a clown, but in dirt bikes.
Right, like
He-
that's his shtick, dude.
Yeah, that's what he would do. And that's the peak. Literally, like, spray you in the face with seltzer. That's the peak of motocross. It's embarrassing, dude. And then we cut our main event short for Monster Truck Flippies. So that's...
Dude, because our viewers want to know about starting blocks and monster truck flippies, dude. Come on, dude. Before too long, they're going to be launching a NASCAR off a Supercross triple, dude, and they're going to put Rutledge wood inside.
Oh.
I hope they crash it into him. Oh,
Dude, did you guys hear the other guy that was in the booth with Carmichael? He's like, yeah. Because talking about Ryan Stipe's schedule, he was like, huh, it's going to be hot out there at Rosebud.
I'm done.
And he said, what did he call Intignap? He called him like Andrew Intignap or something. I don't remember. He called him the wrong name. He called some other dude the complete wrong name. It was kind of a disaster, man.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fucking Rosebud.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here, dude, before we ramble about some other shit that's going to get me my video taken down worldwide. Did we even... Okay, no, you did. Okay, let's get a hot take from you guys, and I'll shut this thing down. That's Marcus's hot take.
All right, Marcus, what's your hot
Just
take?
Delta 8'd out of his mind, dude.
On Marcus.
That's a good take, Marcus. That's a great take. I couldn't have said it better myself.
I don't even know, dude.
Ralph Sheen got fired, dude. Please, let's not bring it up. All right, Marcus, you're a phenomenal human. Don, what do you got to say?
Hot take.
So, like, what do we got at this point, dude? It's like everything's hot, dude. Nobody knows.
Sexton for first.
That's a hot take.
Or
Dude, the
Eli out
hottest
of
take.
top 5.
Hold
Or
on,
Eli
I got
out of top 5.
Eli out of the top 5 is a very hot take, but Chase in the number 1 spot is like a hot take, like a buffalo wing. Like, it's a good hot take. Like, it's like one you want to fucking bite right
Fun,
into.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Prey on someone's
You
downfall.
want to know a hot take?
I mean, that was the point.
Ken Roxon gets the lead of the championship.
After...
That is
Woo!
He's
That
only
is...
7 points down.
That's the hottest take that
Is it
you...
7? No, it's 13, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 13.
Got
I
it.
was
Never
like,
mind.
that's
I
a...
was thinking
Yeah, I
seven.
was like, that's a
I was thinking
rather...
7.
You're talking like Kenny high up in the top 5 and
Yeah.
Coop way out of the top 5.
Completely forget what I said. I was thinking it was 7 points.
Okay, all right. I was like,
only
that's
13?
13 is
yeah.
too much.
It was, what was it up to? Like, did it make it to 20? Wasn't it like 24?
It was at like 23, dude.
Yeah, I thought it was like 23, 24 or something like that.
Oh, really? It's 13.
Yeah, it's 13 now, but I think it was as high as like 24.
After he got 9th, it was 23.
Yeah, that's insane. Coop is doing a good job, but man, Ken is not out of this.
Honestly, who they need in the booth is Weege, man.
Yes. We were talking about this on Discord, where we were like, they'll never get Weege on Supercross, probably because of contractual shit. But can we get motherfucking Kellen at Outdoor Nationals with Weege and Grant Langston? Whereas
That's what's gonna happen.
Weege and Langston in the booth.
Davey
like-
Coombs is pro motocross and Davey Coombs is Racer X. Kellen
Yeah,
is Racer
but
X.
Kellen is Racer X. Yeah.
Kellen's next in line for the
Kellen's
booth,
next
I
in
think.
line for motocross, dude. And you know how cool it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude, it's gonna be so cool.
That's gonna be one of the coolest things, I think.
Hey, what's up, guys? Kellen Brower here for another AMA Pro fucking National, dude.
It's gonna be like Kellen and like
Lee Duffy.
no, what pro rider will be in the booth?
Oh man.
Because they cycle through these
yeah,
guys. Who's the next pro
Dungey,
rider to
dude.
do the booth?
Dungy's up
It
next.
could be Dungey. Man, if Kellen gets to be in the booth with Dungey, dude, sheesh. That would be real good. I would be into that. Look,
yeah.
Langston's cool and all, but he's not great. He's not horrible, but he's not great. And he's actually started to slouch over the last couple of years, I feel like. Like last summer, I really felt like he was phoning it in. There was a couple of times where I was like, dog, is he like ordering Chinese food or something? Like, what the fuck is Langston doing?
Not rocking with him too much.
He kind of phoned it in last year.
The Supercross, I think Supercross is so bad this year, like anything will be good.
Yeah, that's the thing, too.
Like, dude,
Is that
Ricky and Lee just
Ricky and Ricky and Lee are so bad that Langston and fucking Weege seem so much higher up.
Langston will look like the GOAT.
Yeah. Really, it's Weege carrying Langston. If it was Langston and Lee Duffy, we'd hate them both too. Like we'd be like, yo, these two dudes from other countries need to shut the fuck up. Like what the fuck?
Here's the thing with having the pro rider. If you notice, they always go with an ex-champion.
Yeah.
They never have a guy that is, commentating Supercross that hasn't been, at least as far as I can remember.
Yeah, get those
that
freaking
hasn't been
crumb bums out of here,
champion.
dude. I don't want to listen to no chump, dude. Get out of
That's
here.
the thing is they know the position of the top rider. There's not many people that can relate to that and then relay that to the fans. You have to have a top rider.
And Ricky is horrible at
I
explaining.
know, and that's the thing. Like, there's no other because Ricky was so dominant for that period of time.
Well, I think
Blair,
Sean said it. It was like Ricky missed a lot of school, man. He's just not that smart.
Daniel Blair, who we've never heard, we didn't even know he had a pro career.
Yeah.
Up until he was commentating.
Yeah.
He is infinitely better at explaining like the technical aspects.
And that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Blair
the
is
thing.
good.
The suspension and the section and everything.
Yeah.
If he was a top pro rider,
He'd be in the booth.
Would be in Carmichael's spot.
Yeah.
But
maybe
he
they could be prepping him for the booth.
I don't think they are.
I don't think they are. I like, what was it, Todd Harris or whatever? Why can't we just lock in Todd Harris? Like, I'm all on board with Todd Harris. Am I the only one that feels that way?
Yeah.
All right.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember Todd Harris.
Yeah, both of the guys.
I love Todd Harris, dude. I love him. He's so much better than Lee.
No, not Pingree. Never Pingree.
Yeah, Pingree. Pingree's a little wild. He's like, he's almost like,
If Pingree was doing it, he couldn't do his bike test, and Pingree loves to do his bike tests.
Yeah.
That's Pingree's thing.
That's Ping Nash.
I don't know if y'all got recommended that video. Ricky Carmichael laps the whole field.
Yeah, I totally did. I totally got recommended that video last week, dude.
Commentators were so much better, dude.
So much better.
They were like
I think
bouncing
it
off each
was
other and just fucking around and like having fun in the booth, but like also getting technical when they needed to. Like so much better in every aspect. I don't know who it was.
Never Rutledge.
Gosh, I don't remember who that was either now. It was after it was I think it was on Speed. If I remember.
Dude, Speed Channel. Man.
Speed Channel.
Wind Tunnel with Dave
old.
Despain, dude.
Dave Despain be going dummy, dude.
Wind Tunnel with Dave Despain, where they actually did not ignore Supercross highlights.
Because Dave Despain was a king.
Yeah, and it was a good show because they had every type of racing, dude, on that show, dude. Such a good show.
Look, we're going to get caught going down another goddamn nostalgia tunnel. I'm getting this the fuck out of here.
Did you ever watch Truck U?
Was that the... I feel
Where
like...
those two guys.
Yeah, in their garage.
Yeah.
Is that the CeeLo Green song? Truck U. I'm sorry.
No, dude.
I had to. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it was just some dudes that would work on cars. My dad always had that stuff on. Like, he always had some, like, show where they're, like, working on cars on TV, dude.
Dude, the fucking Canadian motocross announcers are young Coty. Those are the dudes that came up with the whole yeah, or whatever.
That guy that looks like Guy Fieri.
Dude, that guy really looks like Guy Fieri. Like, they were like, all right, it's motocross, and it's the early mid-2000s. Let's get a guy with a blonde fucking bleached head and goatee a bead necklace and a flame button-up shirt and put him in the booth.
Dude, let's go.
Oh my God. God damn it. I'm getting out of here. This is the sixth or ninth time I've said that I'm getting out of here, dude. We did it. We did it, guys. Look. All right, final thoughts. Jerry's final thoughts. Marcus, go. You're on the spot right now.
Final thoughts. I think that Tomac is gonna win. He's gonna bounce back. I think Rox is gonna end up third. I think Sexton probably second again. Webb fourth, fifth. AP. Wild card.
I literally have asked you 10 times to do your top 5, and I asked you for your final thoughts, and you run a top 5. What kind of a degenerate are you? What is happening right now?
I just made that top 5 on the spot, dude. I thought it sounded good.
We're never having you on an episode again, dude. I swear to God.
It's okay, dude. There's like, what, one more left?
Yeah, because the last one, I think I'm on site in Salt Lake City, dude. I'm not even going to get into that. Donut,
Let's go.
say bye to everyone and give them something that they're not leaving on Marcus's crazy final thought.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Scooty Puff Jr. stream. And I'm going to go take 6 or 9 Benadryls, brother. Funny numbers. Funny numbers. Okay.
420.
You can't fail ending the stream on funny numbers.
Funny numbers, dude. And that's the synopsis of tonight's stream. All right, I'll be back.
Domino's Pizza.
Oh my God. This guy's never fucking coming back, dude. I swear to God. I don't know who invited him or how he got in here, but Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my goodness.
Don't be.
Chat. I love you guys to death. Can I thank you all again so much for letting us do this? What a amazing night. What another amazing episode. Look, I think we got one more of these in the studio next week. And then the last round, I'm going to be in motherfucking Salt Lake City, baby. So I'll see you guys next week for this. I'll see you guys next week for some more games. We're going to have some fucking fun as always. Chad, I love you guys to death. Thank you so much. Dude, seriously, all you guys, Fredders with the 10, Troy throwing down all the cash right, man. Trey throwing it. You guys are incredible. Thank you for another wonderful fucking night. We'll probably be in the Discord tomorrow night watching Supercross, so I hope to see all of you there. If I don't, I hope to see you guys on Monday. Everybody have a great rest of their fucking weekend. Yeah, look, I'll see you when I see you. What can I fucking say? I'm not good at these outros.